What's going on, everybody? This is Stubbs here from Retro Handhelds, here with my buddy Aish, and we are going to dive into the KTR1. Pocket is finally here from KT Pocket. Thanks of you to the live chat who've been waiting, working out some new camera kerfuffles today, but we got there. Okay, so let's just dive right in. Aish, you ready?
Yep, let's go.
I'll make people wait around for us to read off tech specs or something. Get out of here. We don't need that. So the KTR1 is such a long time coming. This thing has been out there being hyped up for 2 years.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. I was trying to look up info for it, and the articles were like 2 years ago. Even before that, just lots of hype behind this one.
Well, what else do we know?
Well, let's see. We have a... Oh, the screen moved away. So it's a 1080p screen. It's 3x2. It has the Helio G99 in there. There's a couple different options for RAM from 6, 8, and I believe there's a high RAM model, but the website keeps cutting off. So we have a 4 and 64 gigabytes, a 6 and 128, and 8 and 256. And of course, you can pick the DPad placement, which is a pretty cool option.
Helpful.
Yes. That way nobody has to get angry about getting the D-pad in the wrong spot, according to them. Let's see, what else do we have here? Obviously, the closest competition is the T618, so it is going to be better than a 618. It's definitely going to outperform it. Not only is it going to be more powerful, but it's also going to be more efficient, so you should see pretty good battery life, and it does have a pretty good-sized battery in there.
Sure. Okay, but what do we care about that? Like, don't we want to just see what it feels like and mess around with it?
Of course, just trying to get that stuff out of the way so we can focus on the important.
Oh, I know, I get it, and I asked for that, so I get it. But
of course.
But what do you think? Okay, so let's just take a look here. So this thing is a nice, really nice matte plastic, and
it looks really good.
Surprisingly, it looks good. And I'm going to be flipping the camera here in a few minutes, but we'll do that in a minute.
It's hard to describe, but it has that look of like
no
plastic.
Oh no, the face buttons are sticking. Oh no, they're not. Oh no. So we've been waiting again. How long for this now? 2 years. So in those 2 years, what happened? Went through a lot of different revisions. The B button is stuck. Why?
Oh,
it just stuck. Oh,
it's the turbo function.
Oh, it's stuck again. So this is made by developer Naloxony. He previously had the GPD Win 2 third cooling mod, which is I had actually and worked really well. So I had high hopes for this, and I hope this is just a lemon or a one-off unit, but that is not acceptable. Right out the box. Maybe we can shave away at the B face button.
That's what I was thinking. You can definitely
face buttons don't feel good either. They don't. It doesn't depress well. Just not great play and travel there. It's getting stuck in the shell.
Are they supposed to be clicky or rubber membrane?
It's rubber. So this is rubber membrane. The left joystick feels good though. Right joystick feels good. Those feel like. Are they Hall sticks?
I don't know. I didn't see anything about Hall sticks, so I'm going to say no.
Well, the D-pad's doing the same thing as the face buttons. That's just not sitting there right. Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
L1, R1 feel good. Clicky feels like 405M sort of feeling. Yeah, that works well. We have a power button up top, volume up, volume down, and a home button and Android function button of some sort. Down here we have, oh no, I have to get out a SIM card.
Oh, that's right, because there's supposed to be 5G support there on some models. I don't know if they all have it, but I think you can throw a SIM card in there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So I believe this is, I need to look up what even my order was. Not prepared today. Let's pull out that box that I threw away. Mine is the top joystick, plastic, white, 6 plus, what does it say? 6 plus 128? Yeah, 6 plus 128. So I had asked Nil, so we was going to send a review unit to RH originally, and I had asked instead if we can upgrade it to that 8256 and I think the 4G LTE model. So it looks like that didn't happen here.
Hey, look, you get a screwdriver.
Yeah, so it does include other things in the package, a screwdriver. It does include a couple extra rubber membranes, which is great. Oh, and it does include, actually,
SIM tool.
a little SIM tool. Okay, so that's going to be helpful for people. Now, if you buy it from the website directly, I'm not sure exactly when you'll get it, but we do have an Amazon link in our description. So that...
It's definitely an option if you don't mind paying a hefty Amazon tax.
I found a cheaper Amazon listing than the one that was showing up in the community before. So it's $325, which isn't awful.
What model is that for?
I think it's for the lowest model, though.
Okay. Well, it's better than the website, because if you go on the website and you press on that model, it just says Infinity. 512
gig card. Yeah, it did get shipped, you know, and I checked in. Okay, when's shipping? Next week. All right. Thank you. But then it showed up today. And I was like, I guess we're going to do a live stream now. And now one of the best, I've only referenced one other KTR1 review before this live stream. And it was one from a community member. His name's Joseph White in our Facebook group. And he had
such a good job.
He had a great review. I don't know if you can pull that up with the screen share, but
yeah, let me.
That review especially
log into Facebook
kind of captures my current mood opening this.
See, I don't have Facebook opened up on my computer, but I can just go on my phone real quick and just. It's such a good review.
The screen's not coming off, so that's really good. I don't know if that was a concern for anybody. Doesn't look like it has a screen plastic to tear off. USB-C bottom, headphone jack out. Is that 2 front-firing speakers? And I guess that's the microphone there. I mean, I like the body, though, right? Like, the body looks nice.
Yeah. It looks like what you would get with, like, an upgraded Powkiddy.
Yeah, I wonder if we can, like, just scrape some of this, you know? Because that's not going to be... That's just a QA fail, man. That's... not chill.
I mean, if you don't want to shave it down, you can probably just get like some silicone lubricant in there, and that should do it. But
thanks, Joey. Oh man. Oh man. I don't know, what are we gonna do about this? You know, like this is 2 years in the making. We've all been hyped. We've been promoting. To have these sorts of QA issues right on day one. I mean, had to have known it was going to a reviewer, right? Couldn't have just said, you know, screw it, you know, send one of the bad ones, you know.
I mean, at least this is really what you can expect, I guess, if you get a retail unit, if you're just ordering it. So
it's true. We get to emulate that.
Yeah. I was really hyped for this one. I remember when it first got announced. I think I immediately DM'd you. Actually, no, it was before I even joined RH. I put a comment out like, "Wow, this is almost my perfect device. I've been wanting a 3x2 screen, something a little bit bigger, everything." And then it just kept getting delayed, and it sucks that this is the state that we get it in.
It has 6 gigs of RAMage, though. That's what's important. That's why we're here. I do need, if we're going to open it up, and I don't know, maybe we should open up. If we're going to be turning it on and playing some games, I'm going to want to flip my camera, so I have to leave and come back really quick. But let's just, before we do that, let's see if it even turns on. I did charge it to full before this unboxing.
It looks like it's a minor thing.
Well, you know, if we need to buy custom buttons and just swap out buttons, sure. It's just more like, after all the hype and the wait to sort of have these simple QA issues, it kind of boggles my mind. But you know that Naloxony, and I got to defend the guy because he is a one-man team. One guy. he went through different chipsets, iterations. The problem is over-promising and then under-delivering. And I would much rather have it be freaking under-promise the hell out of it. It's never coming. You know, it's 2 years away. Say that out the gate. Okay, now I have expectations I can set. Now I can wait 2 years. Very good. Rather than sort of this situation where it's like promise, 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 promise. It's going to be better than everything. It's going to be better than Ambernic. It's going to be better than, you know, every other handheld out there. A lot of big talk. And then the first thing out of the box you get is buttons that stick and a D-pad that is not happy. I just...
Oh, that looks pretty stiff too.
It's a real stiff D-pad. Yeah, it's a rubber membrane. There's no movement for it. There's no... You hear the noise? Yeah. Listen to this. Listen to this.
You can kind of hear it scratching.
Yeah, and then
it looks like they just cut it out a little too tight.
It's just... There's the shoulder buttons for you.
No, definitely need to go in there and shave that down.
I gotta get over this for a second. Get myself right. Oh man. All right, what are we in for next? Software. There was no sort of fanfare about it. It turned on, it said KTR1, and now we're at Android. There's no setup guide or wizard, it looks like. I haven't turned this on before. So it just straight drops you into Android.
Let me see what version of Android this is running.
Yeah, let's find out. And again, we are going in blind on this, by the way.
Oh, it's in Chinese. Yay. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. July 26th, 2023 is the system update version, but as far as what version of Android, that might be in the last screen. Oh, the touch screen works. That's good. About maybe under system. Android 12. It's Android 12.
Okay. And
let me swap my camera and connect it to Wi-Fi. I'll be right back. Entertain them, bedazzle them with your bedazzlement, sir.
Let's talk with the chat here. Let's see. What do we got? Any questions that we need to address? Sticky button. Yeah, the buttons are sticky. That's unfortunate. Oh, so somebody in chat is saying that their buttons are D-pad are black, so maybe it's just this color wave that's having those issues. So if you did order a different color, chances are you're not going to have that problem. And Gamma Squeeze is going to get one too, so we might get Lineage on there too. Does it play Atari 2600? I guess we're going to have to find out here in a second. How many in chat actually have this unit or order it? RAM limits. We will check if the triggers work in native Android games. That's definitely something that is a concern. At least for me, it's a concern a lot of times with these Android handhelds because it's not everybody gets them right, So hopefully we don't have that issue because the chip in there is definitely powerful enough to run some of the higher end Android games without much issue. So. Well, but then again, I guess Genshin doesn't even really have Android gamepad support, so we could just map that anyway. Some D-pad wrapping. So, okay. Or the next has a H1 and their D-pad's fine. So it might just be this unit. I don't know, but hopefully it's not something that's happening in a lot of them. Yeah, so the G99 can't handle PS2, Wii games, and all that. Still, don't expect perfect performance on Wii or every single GameCube and PS2 title. It is going to do better than 618, but it's not going to be as good as, let's say, the Odin is with the 845. It's still going to have some limitations, so it's a bump up, but it's not going to It's not going to make every game playable. I don't know if there's going to be a Linux option. Right now it's just Android, so we'll have to see that. Maybe we could get garlic on this later on. I know there's a big garlic update coming. Let's see, any other questions here for the KTR1 so far? I mean, we still have to see it running, see how games work and all of that, so can't really comment too much on that. But yes, you can get a D-pad up top. I would say that's the ideal setup. Some might disagree, but I think that just works better for what you're going to be able to run on here. Because yes, you're going to get better performance on the 3D systems, but it's still going to be a heavily D-pad dominant console, in my opinion. There's some people prefer the D-pad up top, like Stubbs. I'm sorry, like the stick up top. Stubbs got his that way, and that's valid. Personally, I'd get D-pad up top. I don't know if that's going to be delayed more when you order it, because that's just more SKUs. You know what, Joey? Not. You know where the D-pad belongs. I'm just going to say that. See, somebody else is saying the same thing. They got the stick up top, and they wish they would have gotten the D-pad there. I agree. That's where the D-pad should go. That's one thing Sony got right. So, yeah, I mean, if eventually the D-pad and the buttons will break in, it's just it's unfortunate that we've waited this long and that happened out of the box. But it looks like that's not the case for every single unit. So keep that in mind. Yours might be just fine when you get it. It's just this is what happens with this unit, and we'll see how it goes. You know, we had a whole podcast episode dedicated to talking about where the D-pad belongs, and I didn't see this energy in there. So, come on, guys. Wait, there's a pink model? I didn't know there was a pink model. That's cool. Okay, so Uncle Lit has two coming, one with the joystick up top and one with the D-pad up top. If you can, come back to like a later live stream and just let me know which one you prefer, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be the D-pad. I never had a button sticking issue with the RP3, but I have custom buttons on mine, so I don't see. Oh, got it upside down. See, that's where the D-pad belongs. So I don't know if it's sticking that bad. I'll ask Stubbs, see if he has any issues with that. Yeah, so that's the second time I see the Portal in chat. I'd say this is a very different device. I mean, they're both Android, sure, but just the power difference, I don't think it's a fair comparison. I think something like this or like the 405 would be a better thing to compare it to. They're not going to be as powerful, but it's going to be similar enough. I guess if you do care a lot about GameCube and PS2, you're better off getting the KTR1. Forex PSP, yeah, you should be able to get a good amount of Forex PSP games running in there, and it's 3x2, so it's not going to be too small. There's already a good amount of games that you can get on the RP3 Plus and the 405 to run upscaled. Maybe not for something like God of War or the higher ones to emulate, but you should be able to do 4X PSP on a lot of games on that. The SoC is the G99. No, the KTR1's not more powerful than the Pimax Portal. It's Pimax is going to be a good amount more powerful than that, and I think the price is a clear reflection of that. Yeah, D-pad up there for GBA games or GameCube and everything, but I don't know. I guess it depends where you're going to be playing on it. This is going to be more powerful, and I guess we're going to get a chance to see how well it runs those higher end games. What separates the 3 Plus and the KTR1 apart? Well, the 3 Plus is going to be 16:9 on the screen, first of all, and it's going to kind of cut off at 720p. The KTR1 is going to be a 3x2 screen. It's I think 4 point. Let me check real quick. It's like a 4.7-inch screen. No, I think I got that wrong. Give me 1 second. It should be right here. It's a 4.5-inch screen on both of them. Oh, actually, no, the Retro Pocket's a little bit bigger. But it's a 4.5 3x2 screen. It's going to be higher resolution, so it's 1080p, and it's going to be more powerful. So from the testing that I have seen, there are some games like the harder ranked games that just are barely out of reach for the T618 are going to run on the KTR1. How much of the library on like GameCube and PS2 is going to actually be playable, I guess we're going to have to find out. But that will be the difference. You're going to get a higher resolution screen, I think a better aspect ratio, and longer battery. The KTR1 has a 7,000 milliamp battery. Yes, 3x2 is perfect for GBA. That's the original aspect ratio. So I'm not even sure like what the actual upscale is going from the Game Boy Advance screen to the 1080p screen, but it's going to be a considerable jump, and the games are going to look really good.
Dude, this thing sucks. Just gonna say it. Dude, it just sucks. It's a bummer. I'm bummed out.
Man.
I hate it. I want to throw it in the fire. Like it's just so many shortcomings so far. So many. I was trying to type in my email address to get into my Google and stuff, and it registered all the inputs, but it only did vibrate touch for like every third input. It's just like.
Well, I don't know if you heard, but somebody in chat said that Gamma Squeeze is getting one, so we're probably going to get Gamma OS for this.
Yes. That's what
again is going to be the community coming in to save it.
It just sucks. It sucks so badly.
I think the problem is
you want to review it.
SKUs. No, it was just too many SKUs and too much work for one person to
it's
to
too
iron
much
all
work.
this out.
He tried, man. Just like we're trying with this live stream, like he tried.
Like, yeah,
he tried.
He's doing his best. Okay,
he's doing his best. Oh man, I can't even right now. I can't even.
Look, it's nice to look at, and a couple people in chat were saying that their units don't have the D-pad and stick issue, so it might just be certain colors that have that problem. I guess it's not all bad. It's unfortunate that this is what we got after 2 years of hype.
Yeah, we're going to go through it. Like we're going to soldier on through this experience, and we'll try to find some goodness. It's tough to play without the face buttons really working, any of them, but we'll see what we can do. Yeah, let me get my
Joey's in chat saying, face. I don't even want to do this anymore.
We need I need to get Joey's meme in here.
Yeah. This is the perfect one. At least it has Wi-Fi, It
does have Wi-Fi. We need Pickle OS maybe too, but Gamma is what we really need. Yeah, so let me get my face back on here, I guess. 1 second.
With you. Performance Abernick, KTR. I'm not sure I understand that comment. I don't know if the 405 is the performance KTR1. I think at this point I would prefer a 405. For now, I don't know. It might turn around. I don't know. Wait, what's wrong with the Wi-Fi and the portal? I haven't had any issues with mine. So the summary of the issues, buttons are sticking, the Android OS isn't really working that great, and I think that's it, right? That's the biggest issues right now so far. Oh no, Gamma OS not guaranteed. No, we need it. We need you to give us Gamma OS, please. What's the temperature for the GPU? We haven't gotten that far yet.
Where's Joseph's review? I want to read that on stream.
It's on Facebook. Do you have a Facebook open on your computer? Because I don't have it on mine.
Yeah, let me get it.
It's if you just look it up, Joseph.
I want to
White
start this with that, and then I want to start with his review, and then see what we can redeem out of it. I want a happy ending here. I want everyone to understand that I want to have a good ending.
Yes,
here.
we want this to do good. We were excited for it.
You heard it here first.
We want every device to do good.
We really do. We try. We try to help too. It's not like we haven't been sending suggestions along the way, saying, hey, what can we do? Maybe less SKUs, maybe one or two less things to focus on. It's sort of like, well, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's the same problem AWAN was having. You do too many SKUs, it's hard to really work on the issues that one's going to have.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here.
Dude, there's another one. DJ Dance Classic is saying, I own a black one, and that one is perfect. So, yeah, I guess it depends what color you get.
Maybe this one is just problematic. This SKU, this beige plastic.
He knew you were getting it.
Man. Maybe just, yeah, doesn't like my mustache or something. I don't know.
Maybe it's going to be the opposite of the Max 3 that wouldn't crash yesterday. Like, if you get this one, it's going to be perfect. It's just going to do really bad on live stream.
Aish, thanks for being here with me, man. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
It's a nice day. Got to wake up late. Went to get some ice cream.
Got ice cream? What flavor ice cream?
Oh, I didn't get ice cream. We just got ice cream. I ate
what do you mean we got ice cream, but you didn't?
Me and my kids. Oh, my kids.
But you didn't eat any of it?
No.
Because your tum-tum not feeling so good?
Yeah, I had a burger yesterday, and it was okay, but today's not feeling that great, so I didn't really want to push it.
I cannot find Joseph's review. Was it taken down or something?
No, just search for it. It gets buried because there's been a lot of activity in the group, but if you just look up his name, Joseph White, in the group, it's White.
Hero. I read the review and I was like, there's no way. I thought he was just, trolling, but oh, this is good. Okay, I'm going to share this. Okay. Music for this too. You like some stupid music, just some funk, maybe some salsa. There we go. That's what we want. All right, Joseph White, reviewer on our Facebook group, says, hi. Here is an unhinged and unwarranted, unprecedented, and unnecessary review of the KTR1 KT Pocket, the ultimate handheld. The savior of mankind, no less. With the hype that this one got upon reveal 2 years ago, who would have expected it to get an additional 2 more hype cycles? And then die like a wet fart when they actually start shipping. And that's no coincidence, because there are about as many of these in the wild as there are panda bears. And just like panda bears, they don't really have a reason to exist right now, but oh, they're so cute. The only thing better than the actual handheld itself is the presence on Discord, between people placing orders and immediately expecting a ship date, along with the other people who thought the KT Pocket was a scam, down to the equally unhinged administrator Nil, who was threatening to ban a dude with a Ouija profile because he wouldn't stop making dank memes about shipping times. Also, I learned a lot about communism from people with anime profile pictures. It was a blast. Sadly, it's not over. Alright, so about the stupid handheld. Remember that review that Retro Game Core talked for 40 minutes on? Well, throw that out, everybody, because that was an engineering unit. In short, the handheld is fine. The D-pad's okay, not too stiff. The buttons are also fine, not too stiff. Well, except for mine. They both scrape in the shell kind of like on the Odin, which admittedly kind of sucks, and it makes me a little bit sad. Sad emoji. Also, This costs $270. Why? Please don't tell my fiance that she will leave me again. Anyways, the Hall sticks that were ripped straight from Ambernic are very nice, so they are Hall sticks. The L&R buttons are quiet, mushy, and they make me feel good. I actually just clicked one right now and felt a nice surge of dopamine. I like that. The fun thing is, and the thing is fine to hold, which in any other topic is kind of a weird thing to say, but here you know what I mean. I got the plastic one because metal handhelds are stupid. And also, Nil forgot to go on Google and type, why does Wi-Fi work through metal? And type, does Wi-Fi work through metal? And so the metal handhelds were delayed. Honestly, if you picked one of the 1200, I'm not exaggerating here, this guy that designed his handheld as an absolute madman, SKUs that had your favorite movement method to the top. Congrats. This handheld is very comfortable. It's just the right size so that I could play it and forget that I'm holding something. It's still essentially a brick. I don't care. After all, in the early 2000s, all we had were bricks. But they were never enough windows. Also, I should mention that this guy is thick, slightly thicker than the RP2. Also, oh, we should do a size comparison. That's true.
Oh, yeah.
It is slightly thicker than the RP2.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Also, for some reason, you need a tool to get the SD card out, but it's a phone from 2016 plus. Like it's a phone. This sucks and feels wrong and unjust. I also have 256 gigabytes of storage, and I don't even require using an SD card. There's also an attachment for a SIM card in here, in case you use your KT Pocket as a burner phone for Pokemon Go. Or maybe doing some sweet Temu deals with your friends.
Yeah. I need to do that today.
Well, get on it, Aish. There's codes in our Discord right now. Discord.com/discord.gg/Retro Handhelds. The speakers are fine. However, can I finish reading our review? Or
sorry.
So, he's a little bit awkward.
Sorry.
The speakers are fine. However, it's apparently a lottery to get some that actually work properly in these early units, which is fine. But it's not. But luckily, my speakers are good. Well, software-wise, there's nothing here worth talking about. Proceeds to write a paragraph. It's stock Android with a promise of OTA updates. Currently, there are no performance options or overlays. Emulation-wise, you're getting pretty okay GameCube and PS2, and pretty much everything else below it. I was able to play Pikmin 1 comfortably with the screen stretched a whole 3:2 aspect ratio with the golden aspect ratio, and for a solid 10 minutes I was in bliss. But just like any of these handhelds, it was time to stop playing games and start tweaking this thing. I gave up. And honestly, all I really wanted was something that can handle sub to mid-range GameCube and play my retro titles very well, which on this screen brings a tear to my eye. A lot. The screen is very bright and very, 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 very saturated to the point where red is red, just like my face right now, because this new camera that I set up, it sucks. Blue is blue and black is a bit too gray for my liking. Otherwise, the screen is absolutely perfect. Perfect size, perfect ratio, perfect resolution, that 3:2 aspect ratio. Ooh, that's the golden ratio, great for GBA and everything that you could want in between. It smells okay, apparently. We'll test that out, Joseph.
Oh, sniff test.
Oh, it smells like cancer. The vents is pretty plasticky. I may have increased my risk of getting cancer again.
That's definitely going to make it better.
Oh. It does fit in my mouth, and I like that. It doesn't taste good. It tastes like a Nintendo Switch card. No, Aish, this is one of those handhelds that would really benefit from not being way too expensive. But guess what? It is. I get it. It's not some big-name company, and I am, after all, one of the dum-dums that pre-ordered with this bated breath happily, preemptively risking my marriage. But none of that mattered as long as I could play Pikmin 1 and Golden Sun on a very nice screen comfortably, and it does just that. But yeah, the button thing is kind of distracting. Also, I guess I'll have to put some L-U-B-E on the buttons. Cry. That spells out the word lube. If you made it this far, this is your own hubris, and I am not responsible for it. Your life isn't any better now that you've read this or listened to Stubbs say it, and you have gone through every emotion possible to find out this device that you want to buy. And the answer to that is, you can't. Sorry. LOL, JK. You can buy it in Stubbs' affiliate link below in the video, through the Amazon link or from KTR1 directly. Non-affiliate link for that one, but who knows when you're going to get it. He's working very hard on it. Oh yeah, I bought the red one. Here you go. There you go. That definitely does look like the orange V90, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a good-looking handheld. It's just, it's not great.
It's not.
So it looks like the ones that have the black.
Let's see what it can do.
Don't have all that problem with the buttons.
Surely. Let's install some emulators,
review,
or huh?
That was a great review.
That was an awesome review, Joseph. If you want to write for RH, dude, just hit me up, man. You got them skills. That was a lot of fun to read. I would happily read more, or you read more. Zoo is shilling for Mint Mobile now, so there you go.
He's committed. I love it.
I love Zoo. Well, this touchscreen's working. I like that the touchscreen works. Do a little Aether.
Is the button still stock?
Actually, let's see here. May 16th. Do I want 13215? Is that an earlier or later? Is that the bad build?
Wait, we were talking about this one. I forgot which one it was. Let me see if I can look it up real quick.
Yeah, no, this is the latest one. This is the latest good one.
Okay.
Not that other one I just said. I installed a different one. What do you think, Sintra MMJ?
Yes, definitely.
All right. MMJR2 for Dolphin?
One. It's just.
You think JR2 or JR or J?
I think JR should be fine.
Well,
there's too many forks of Dolphin.
Well, I'm gonna go with 2 because I know we can do incremental resolution scaling. You know,
that's true.
I like that.
I just don't.
And then
like
if it does well, I know, but if it does well, then we'll switch to a main build.
That's fair.
If it can handle it, I have concerns. Let me start at a baseline. Yep. You know what? Let's just install both. Let's install MMJ and MMJ. Let's just do everything. Why don't we just have the time of our lives here?
By the way, Pikmin 1 is not a very high bar for GameCube. I was playing that on the 353V. So if anybody has a 353V, you can play Pikmin 1 on it.
Yes, you can.
And you should, because Pikmin is a really good game. And it
do you like Pikmin? I never played Pikmin before. Is that like Pokemon? Pikmin. Is it like a Splatoon prequel or something? Or
no, it's a real-time strategy game where you can get up. I think it's more than 100 Pikmin. You get up to like 100 Pikmin, and you basically use them to collect fruits and fight enemies, and you throw them at stuff. I guess it's kind of like a resource management game because you have to keep an eye on the clock and your Pikmin and make sure you're not losing them, and that you're using the right color Pikmin for certain things that you have to do or certain elements. It's a really fun game. Like if you just look at it, you're like, that looks weird, but if you give it like 20-30 minutes of actually sitting down and play with it, it's a really fun game, especially if you do like versus. I have Pikmin 4 on my Switch. I just need to start playing it.
I love console launcher.
Joey, how to install the worst emulator builds 101.
Joey. Yeah, I guess. It's one of those days. Okay, so DPad doesn't work. But the joystick doesn't work either.
Oh. That's a good place to start. I've never seen that with RetroArch.
It's working here. It's working here. I just need to, maybe we need to set the hotkeys, set the control. Oh, we got some drifting. Nope, it's not supposed to do that.
Yeah, maybe they're just using a profile.
It's going crazy. It's going crazy. I don't know. I'm trying to open it. That doesn't work.
Oh, man.
We're gonna play a game on here. We're gonna play a game.
We'll get there.
I'm determined to play a game. B, down. Y, left. Select button, probably this one. Not sure. Start button, all over there. Yeah. D-pad up. Oh, D-pad does register. D-pad does register. D-pad down. We're good. D-pad left. Yes.
Okay, so there probably just isn't a profile in RetroArch for the controller.
D-pad right. Abe. Got it. Okay. Top. Yep, we're doing it. Your left button, shoulder. Right button. L2. I mean, all the buttons are working. R2. L3. Oh, L3 doesn't click fully. That's not good. Let's try that again. Oh, wait. Left analog, right. We need to do directions now. Left. Down. Up. Wildly entertaining right now, I know. Right analog, right. Yeah, if you guys are looking for Temu deals and all that, our Discord has this group buying thread going that's pretty interesting. I actually did get a RG505 yesterday in yellow for $10 in the end. And I don't know how that works exactly. You have to buy with a friend, so you both buy it for $10, and somehow, I'm not sure what benefit that gives them. It's only for new accounts, new customers downloading the app for the first time. So
for somebody in I lost the comment, but they're saying Pikmin on the 3566 is baloney, something like that. No, it actually will load. If you're using the 353V on the Android side, just use the Dolphin for handhelds version from RetroArch, and you can play downscale. And then when I was doing the 353P video I was using Jealous, and I got it to load on there too.
Now,
it's not a very demanding game.
Working.
Nice.
Now we're good. Joey's coming on here to say hello. Hello, Joey.
I gotta watch.
Joey.
I gotta come see this. This is
awesome.
This is
historic.
Ish. Well, I have one coming too, so I want to see what the
What's
hubbub
going
is
on.
about.
Well, I don't love it, but I just like the look of it, though. That's the thing. Is that I've always admired. I've admired this thing for so long on Facebook. I remember seeing this back when we first started the community, man. Like day one, I remember seeing the RP2, the first RP2, and then seeing this, a design for this come around. And it looked like the RP2, but cooler. And okay, so that works. The gyro, and the swapper, screen swapper works. That's nice to know.
Well,
Joey,
the
what
3x2 is what interests me, because since the
that is
351P, we don't have something that does 3x2.
You're about to put out a video all about setting up one of these Android handhelds, aren't you?
Oh hell yeah! Soon.
I want to watch that. I should be watching that right now. So I should. What's the specific version of Aether SX2 that all of us nerds use?
3668.
3668. Okay.
Yeah. There's
Nether. I have that.
Nether SX2 is the new one, but it doesn't do anything
one?
different than what 3668 does.
Sure.
And
you have to compile it though, right?
Yeah, you have to compile it, and it's more involved. Nobody has time for that.
No. Well, let me just get my BIOS going here. Then we'll do some GBA that doesn't involve the B button. We'll probably just have to remap.
I've actually been remapping A and B to Y and B.
Yeah.
Because it just feels more comfortable for GBA games.
Oh, interesting.
Is that true, Aish?
Yes.
Y and B.
Yeah. I guess it depends what handheld you have, but like if you have the Nintendo layout, B and Y, I've been remapping to A and B. Just if you hold any of them, your fingers just naturally rest over those two buttons instead of the B and A buttons.
Yeah. MGBA. Joey, is that an acceptable emulator?
Oh, MGBA is acceptable, yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I've been using GPSP for so long that I have a hard time switching to MGBA.
So I swapped to that
I know
actually
it's
on
better, but
on the lower end handhelds. You need GPSP because the fast forward just does not work good on MGBA.
yeah, that's exactly why I always use GPSP, because I was used to using like on phones or like budget handhelds that just couldn't really run MGBA well. Even though it's more accurate, it's a better emulator. I was so used to that.
The volume button works.
It's a low bar here.
I mean, at this point, man.
At this point,
I'm checking off every box here. That's the thing. It's driving crazy. I don't want to just trash this thing, man. It's just, I've been rooting for Nil years now.
Do you think it's like the 405M when we first got it, and you were getting kind of the stuck buttons and things for like a week or so, and then it just...
We didn't get that. That didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't get that at all.
That wasn't a true story.
I didn't get that at all.
Mine did, and then over time it was fine.
Yeah,
like
but
after
handhelds cut you though.
Yeah, it's true.
They're actively trying to get away from you. I'm gonna grab my 405. I'll be right back.
The screen looks nice though.
Stubbs, give time to get used to it. Yeah, you know what? That is. And here's the thing. Like, let me get off the silly music that we have. Here's the thing: is that the screen is gorgeous. Like, look at that screen.
Looks great.
That looks really nice. And yeah, and so we want to have.
Really good.
We want to have a happy ending to the story today. And so we are going to put the time in. If we have the time, people are patient with us while we kind of learn together and see where the magic shines. And I want to understand, the final product here. Maybe user experience isn't the focus because it's more for these niche collectors.
It's the Android. It's what is this? The RGB Android version, essentially. It's made for developers. It's made for tinkers. So
if we come at it from that perspective, that definitely resets expectations a bit. Because if we're looking at it from that perspective, then these are buttons that we can swap out and we can mod. So we're going to see this in Sakura retro modding. I can fix my issue with that. I just need to be patient and wait for that. The D-pad as well, we can swap out. The fact is that the shell isn't cut out enough for the D-pad or the face buttons, so they grind. This one grinds so much so that the B button gets stuck. I mean, here, look at that again. Like,
oh wow, yeah.
Huh. I want to go with that, but the price it's a little too high for that.
It's just stuck in there.
I couldn't recommend anybody, general public, to buy this thing. Never. That would never happen. But
this joystick feels great though. This Hall joystick, that feels like the 405M joystick. That feels really good.
So okay, so I'm going to call something out here because it's in chat. So Grayson says Neil is working on new buttons and a D-pad. So here's my issue with this. It's shipped already to however many people. They have it in their hands. Unless he's going to be shipping replacement D-pads and face buttons, and then when the next issue happens, that replacement, and then the next, it just keeps going. And it's been like that for months now. We've been hearing about all these fixes for months now. So at some point, you just have to review this thing for what it is. And if it's in your hands, that's the time. Like, that's where we're at.
Yep.
Yeah. And so this is a live stream. So this is my live first impressions, our first impressions, not my final takeaway at all. I'm not saying, hey, this sucks forever. I am saying the experience as a new customer sucks for me right now. That is what I am saying.
The thing is, software, you can get an update for that and fix a lot of the issues that are there, but you can't really update buttons that don't fit the shell.
Right.
What about the speakers, Stubbs? Because I saw somebody else said they had an issue with both speakers.
Speakers sound great.
Stereo works, like both of them work?
Stereo. Okay. Yeah, both speakers work.
That's good.
So it's the price. So if we look at the price, I don't know if one of you guys wants to.
Yeah,
I think it starts at 270, 220. There were lower price options originally.
I thought it was 199, 230. Oh, they got rid of that SKU, I guess.
Yeah, that was like the early backer view.
Crap. Should I close that website? Okay.
What are these Temu comments?
Okay, so it says that I don't have a price for the 4 and 64 because it just says Infinity on the main site. But if you go
Yeah.
6 128, it says 199, and 8 and 256, it says 229.
I mean, that's fair for what the hardware, if it worked, I would say.
Yeah, the
sound is out
internals
of
are definitely
phase.
priced right. It's just it's the shell that seems to be the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that you don't really have an Android OS that's tailored to this. Like you got pretty used to that with the 405 now and with the 3 Plus, that you're gonna have an Android experience that's kind of tailored to a handheld. This seems like it's just Android. Period.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's see here.
Now,
People
if
are
we
asking
do get
to do
something
a
like
phase test. So we're not going to do that today, but that is an interesting idea since apparently there's phase issues.
Okay.
How much of us are going to notice that though? You know, is that a true issue?
Yeah. How
I
could
know
you
some
notice
people
it
are
during a
sensitive.
game?
I know some people are sensitive to that. I guess, and I should be, but I mean, it sounds. It sounds fine. Are you by phase issue? Do you mean left is right and right is left? Like the stereo field is reversed? Or you mean like the phase, like a phaser effect, like a phase effect because it's out of phase? Because that I would notice. Since I do a lot of musical instrument mixing. And I'm not hearing any phasing happening.
Your speakers sound like a strange surround effect. Okay.
Maybe that's the effect people are talking about.
I'm the worst person for speakers, so
there's people in chat talking about Temu, you know,
yeah, I saw
saying
that.
it's horrible, all this stuff, and yeah, I agree with you. They're the worst. But when people bring up the slave labor part of it, the argument, that's tough to talk about, obviously, and it's not something we condone in any way, shape, or form. AliExpress has the same business practices as Temu. Amazon, many of these big manufacturers, there was coverage on the Temu one specifically, and so it's getting hype and all that, but it's not really any different than a lot of these other companies, and that sucks. And vote with your wallet. Do not buy and support. Nevertheless, we're doing our YouTube channel, and Temu has been a good sponsor to us recently. So,
yep. I
That's
mean,
my
the same thing goes
say
for
on
like
that.
Apple and some of these bigger tech companies. So if you really want to go down that rabbit hole, then yeah, it's you're free to make the choice that you want.
It's a long rabbit hole. Yeah, you're gonna have
Yep.
to you have to have your own kind of set of morals on where you want to stop and go.
Yep.
It's your own set of morals.
It looks comfortable-ish, is it? Seems that way.
It is, yeah. And here's another benefit. I like the comfortable factor. One thing I don't like is how hot and sweaty my hands are getting. So it's getting really hot, really, really hot. And we should actually get out our temperature detector.
Oh, where's the vents for heat? Oh, right there. Okay.
Yeah. So 84.2, 87. Get this on camera. 87, 90. I'm feeling it more on the sides, and the sides are hotter. 84, 91 on the left, and on the back is where it's the worst. So
I wonder if you could just cut some slits in the back, just get
maybe
some air
it just
holes in there.
Needs some more venting and some more air holes. Yeah.
I wonder what
it's not too bad. I mean,
it looks like.
It's not as bad as some of these Windows handhelds, but
yeah,
87. But nevertheless, like it's getting hot on my hands. But it doesn't look too bad. You know, and if once we get these face buttons fixed, the response times, like I don't sense any of that usual Android lag that you get. Not that I'm overly sensitive to that anyways, but I mean, it feels like I'm playing a Linux OS right now. This feels super snappy. I think we just need to swap these buttons out, man, and the face and the D-pad, and I might just shave it. I might just shave these down, take this apart, shave it
That's what I would
down,
do. Yep.
Might have to.
because we're not
Yeah,
going to have
it's
custom
the
buttons
easiest
from anybody
solution.
for a while.
And it's a tiny amount that you probably have to take off. You wouldn't really even notice it. Also, I feel like
Sure.
Android lag hasn't really been a thing for a little while now, but we got so used to hearing it that people still talk about it.
Yeah. It's one of those things that'll never go away. It's just going to be
Yep.
perpetuated forever.
Yep.
What there is, an Android issue is Bluetooth audio lag and
Nope.
Oh yeah,
slight,
that
games.
is pretty bad.
slight audio lag depending on the
RetroArch
emulator.
crashed.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But
Which I've noticed too, like newer headphones don't really have that much of an issue with lag anymore.
yeah,
Oh, I've got to get me one of those. I have it quite a bit on different headphones, but
Yeah. Do you notice that it's worse when you only have one headphone in?
that's a good question.
Because
I
I've
don't know if I've
realized
tested that.
yeah, so if you put both headphones in and then load a video, you should notice that there's less lag than if you just had one. I don't know why. I noticed that and I kind of started Googling it and I realized that other people are having that same issue. I have no idea why that happens.
I'm gonna have to try that.
But I bought like a cheap pair of headphones from Ross like a few months ago, and
From
those
Ross?
didn't have
you got them from Russ?
Ross.
Ross?
ROSS.
The store?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, the store. Not from Russ. No.
Oh, okay.
And I should have enunciated that a little bit better. And those don't really have that issue. So I noticed that like newer headphones, even the cheaper ones, don't seem to have that much of a lag issue.
Yeah. GameCube. What game should we play from GameCube? That's what I think we should do. Maybe TikTok. We'll do that for PS2.
Mario Kart, probably. It's usually the
Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, Mario Kart. I
You see,
apologize.
Mario.
Sorry.
You're gonna say Mario.
It's a
I like
me,
Mario. I was
Mario.
gonna say Mario. I like that.
His name is Joey. He has to say it like that.
I know.
You know how many times I have to edit and take that out?
No,
And
just go
sometimes I
with it.
still miss it. It's
Just go with it, Mario.
insanity.
You know what? Luigi's Mansion is always a good test.
Ooh.
That's a good benchmark for me.
Yeah. How loud do the speakers get? Gamma wants to know.
They get decently loud. We'll try it on the game here.
It's okay, guys. Gamma's gonna fix all this.
Gamma never sleeps. He just codes.
No.
Hey Gamma, can you shave my face buttons in the software? Possibly. I need to know. We'll highlight this stream again.
So did I see yours came with the SIM card tray? So you can put a SIM card in there?
So is this the SIM card version? Maybe it is.
No, I think the 256 is the SIM card version.
I thought it was only the 8 gig plus 256. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is the 6 gig.
They're probably just using that same tray for all of them just to save money.
That's the one I have coming, and I'm wondering if it'll have the tray.
I would assume it's just there on all the models. Maybe not. Now, I haven't watched the other reviews on this, so again, excuse my shortcomings.
Just crank up the CPU to 200% and let the buttons melt.
Let's see if we can put it straight to, I don't know what that means, 1.5x. We'll start there. And then overlay. Yeah, let's toggle that off.
Did you have to map the buttons?
I'm guessing let's try. So let's just see if it works. I don't think. Yeah.
Are we gonna get stretched Luigi? Yeah, we're gonna get stretched Luigi here because of the aspect ratio.
Yeah. Yeah, a little stretchy. A little stretchy poo.
Stretching 4x3 to 3x2 isn't that bad.
Aish, are you a ratio are you a ratio apologist or?
No, I just sometimes it's a little bit of stretching. It doesn't bother me as much as having like black bars in certain games. In other games that I played a lot, I notice it and I can't do it. But I guess in pixel games it's not too bad.
Aish, between DPad top and your aspect ratio nonsense, I don't know what's happening with you.
Yeah, I have concerned a little bit, but not enough to take action.
Oh, okay. Wolfden says Mario as Mario too. See?
Yes.
So if Wolfden can do it and he is really good at setting up 405M, then I
Oh
can
yeah,
do the same
definitely.
thing.
Yeah.
Bob, Mr. Bobby Boy. Yeah, you know, he C stick. We want C stick for Dolphin to be right joystick up. Yeah. I don't know, man. You're making a guide about all this stuff. You
Oh
gotta
yeah.
tell me. Okay, I'm good.
I
Let
don't
me
know.
know if I go
I
off the
can't
rails
see.
here.
I think my either the resolution's low or something, but I can make out some words.
Yeah, words are good to have, I suppose. Yeah, Bob Wolf. I wasn't super enjoying the 405M the Gamma video because I felt like he didn't give it really a shot, which is what I don't want people to feel about this video. So I want to try to give it a shot.
Right. You don't want
But
to Linus Tech Tips it, you know?
yeah, so it's like I want to try, but at the same
120
time,
frames per second.
you know, I got stuff to do. Like I got stuff going on. Like, what's this? Do we want to spend 4 hours on this thing? I don't think so.
Yeah. Do you want to spend $100, $200, $300, $500 worth of people's time on it? You don't want to do that.
No. No.
Relevant.
Okay, just to answer something in chat, I'm not saying stretch your games. Like if you have a 4x3 game, don't stretch it to 16:9. But if you have a 3x2 screen and you just want to fill it out, it's not the worst thing you could do. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see.
We got the FPS counter on. I'm going to try to get it up close here. I'm just going to stand right up. Sorry, you guys, Aish and Joey, you guys can see just everything right now. Get this. At least I'm wearing pants today.
Did it come with a screen? Is that a screen protector that's on there?
Maybe it is. You know what?
Slightly off the side?
I thought the screen was coming out, but yeah, I think it came with the screen protector pre-installed. That's a first. I've never seen that besides a Powkitty V90. Besides a Powkitty V90. I'm going to be reviewing a Powkitty V90 from Temu this week, so stay tuned for that one. We're going to see, is the Powkitty Temu a true red, shade of red, or not? This is running really smooth, though. Like, this looks good. Man, that screen looks great.
Yeah, looks great.
It's a pretty high resolution screen for that size.
What's the resolution again on this screen?
1080p.
Techie dudes, huh?
It's 1080.
1080. Oh, really?
Yep, 1080.
Not 1080 by 1920 because that's not going to work aspect ratio wise. Got to be some weird.
Where'd he go? Luigi
the volume.
Looks like he's been eating some ghosts.
Sleepworks. Yeah. This is COVID. This is COVID. Luigi. He's trying his best. It's not that he let himself go. It's that, like, you know, like, these are the times that we live in. So
it's 1620 by 1080.
You got to get some Grubhub. You know what I mean?
Oh, 1620 by 1080. Okay, cool.
Yep.
No, that's not a bad aspect ratio at all. It's not a bad resolution. It's running great. Full speed. The screen looks gorgeous. There's a lot of potential here.
Yep.
Sure, the
internals are really good on this thing.
You know, it's not the belle of the ball when it comes to presentation when you open it up or anything, but maybe it doesn't need to be. Maybe all we need is a true Tinker's handheld that's like the Odroid Go Ultra, but a better performance thingy. SoC, that's what they call it these days.
Mm-hmm.
CPU. And a better CPU, that's the word. Hey, vibration works, rumble works. That feels good. And
what are the other two buttons?
Have a retro stew going.
Key mapping? Just any mapping? You can put anything?
You can probably... Oh, that one just exits.
No, it's back in a home button, I think.
Back in a home button.
Oh, okay.
Back in
Russ was talking about those, how he hated where they were because he kept pressing the wrong one on accident.
I would probably put start and select at the top. And
yeah. Start and select is at the top. Start, select, back button, home button. Just not labeled. I mean, I could get the instructions out. but there are no instructions. So.
Oh no, what do you do?
You excuse
Oh,
the
you just
shortcoming.
you just cry.
Yep.
That was a rubber membrane.
Top
Good to
right
have.
and bottom left to bring up turbo mode and stuff.
Wait, what?
You can turn
What?
on turbo mode.
There's a turbo mode?
So top right and bottom left, apparently. I don't know what that means. Top right, so start and
The buttons, the
the little buttons.
yeah,
Bottom
Top
left.
right,
Bottom
bottom left.
Try that.
Oh,
Oh,
there's a little menu.
Wasn't in
Okay.
the instructions.
There are no
because there are no
instructions.
instructions. Oh, there is a turbo, smart, and power save. Okay.
Hey, look at that. Power save, sweet. And you have different resolution options here. Let's see.
There's gamepad settings.
Reset CPU, boost set,
Okay.
portrait
What's immersive
landscape,
mode?
immersive mode. I don't know what that means.
Oh.
Gamepad setting. Oh, I guess you can. It probably
Key map?
swaps. That probably swaps these two. Let's look
Oh,
in the menu real quick. So what else do we got here? Do we have a night mode for my eyeballs? We do not immediately see that, but let's see if it's down here.
for dark mode?
Nightlight,
Dark theme.
yeah.
Oh, that.
Nightlight, no blue light. Nightlight. Love that in Android, man. Extra dim? Oh, playing next to your honey at night? Yeah.
That's a really
We
nice
got
feature.
that.
I usually have to download an extra app for that.
To get that extra dim option. It's the only option, man. That's the only option. So here we go. We got this now. So if we did that, let's see what that looks like. Extra dim. Oh, yeah, let's get it super. How dim does it go? Look how dim this gets. That's not bad. It's really nice. Let's see how bright it gets.
Oh, you just broke something.
I broke something?
Yeah, you had an error pop up, but it's okay.
We don't need to worry about error. Oh, that was K launcher isn't responding. Oh, it's just the side thing. It doesn't like when I have overlays over the overlay. So that's okay. It gets really
There's a
bright.
gamepad tester.
Yeah, there's a key mapper or keypad.
And there's
tester.
a keypad and there's a dark theme. Let's turn that on. Location, want to turn that off. I don't think so.
Does it come with a key mapper or like a touchscreen key mapper for Genshin and all that?
That works. Yeah, we're just gonna have to find out together, Mr. Joey, of Joey's Retro Handhelds.
No, it doesn't. Apparently, we have Grayson in the chat.
Grayson says no. I
You
don't
gotta
think
install
so.
DuraSpeed. What is DuraSpeed?
DuraSpeed.
We go super
on.
fast.
It's turbo boost we can set per app. So that's cool.
Cool.
That's always neat.
So how much can you upscale it now?
How much can I upscale it? The game?
You might have to be in a game, Stubbs, to do that. Yeah, there.
Okay, so we're on
If you
turbo.
go with turbo mode, yeah.
And let's turn on boost set just in case. We're on the max resolution, are we?
No. I think you just went down.
I went down? Okay, so I take that off.
Oh, you broke
It is cool that you can drop resolution though.
Where is the default
Try reset?
resolution? Do I want to reset the CPU?
No.
I reset VM, I think. There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Turbo.
It's not on. I don't think turbo's on.
This is the perfect music for that.
Should be on, isn't it?
It's on. It's on.
That's a really good song. I had that song stuck in my head for months.
Unfortunately, this button is sticking so badly, man.
Just mash it until it gets unstuck.
You know what?
Destroy it.
Joey, I like your gumption.
There you go.
Love your executables.
Well, we've tried everything. We're all out of ideas.
Let's also do a
Ben
stability
test.
test.
Screen breaks.
Just dead.
It's a thick boy. How thick is it? Would you have anything else compared to?
Well,
Got some girth.
compared to, here is a RP3. Here is a 35XX.
Oh, okay.
Here is a Pimax Portal.
JLash is asking what are the pros and cons. Right now the buttons suck, so that's a con.
I don't like it.
Pros.
Here's the
performance looks
Kitty
pretty good.
RGB 10 Max, which is the like exact same shade of beige to a T. Like this is the same shell. It feels like.
It's also really good for PS2.
We'll have to try that. No, that's slightly off. This is slightly lighter than the Pow Kitty. Compared to a Pac-Man cartridge from an Atari 400, we got it's about that. That's right, the first video game.
Nice.
Compared to an RP2. Compared to a GKD 350H, which somebody just won yesterday. Congrats, somebody. And
how is it compared to the Arcade 2023?
Here's the.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have that one with me right now, but here is the X18S version 3. So there you go. This definitely wins for the shoulder buttons. Compared to Stubbs branded RH 3D printed stand on sale now from the 3D printed studio on Etsy. Stubbs edition. You can get this yourself. This is like $15. There's a coupon I'll add. Anyways, compared to that, it's well, obviously this has more height because it has a shelf to host Stubbs nubs later, which are my acupressure pleasure pain nubbins that you put over joysticks that I'm working on. So this can actually fit on a. Oh, my shelf fell down. Oh no. Like that.
You got this.
So see, look at that. Isn't that so nice to have your life counter so you can know what date it is and gamer stats and your completions. Beautiful. Compared to a SUP SUP Famiclone, we're looking at about that. And then, of course, compared to the RG350 3P, we're looking at about that. So there you go. A little thicker on this guy.
With the bottom.
Excuse me, Aish?
What about with the bottom of that?
With the bunk, with the badunk here? This is...
Okay, that helps. That gives me a good idea of how big it is.
This is, you know... if you want hard measurements, we literally are filming on a measurement mat.
We don't know how that works.
Oh, I know, but I've learned since. So this is 16 centimeters by... up in let's see, by the other way by 7.5. Let's see, how do you, this is in a yeah, that's in centimeters. Okay,
thank you. Us Canadians understand.
Okay, you'll have to convert it with your smart device. Okay, B button stuck, but okay. Let's see how much we can upscale, like Aish was saying.
It's not like you need the buttons anyway.
I'm curious about the power save too after, if it still runs.
Yeah, with that 7,000 milliamp battery plus power save, should be.
Come on.
Good. Plus Gamma OS.
Exactly, Gamma. When we get Gamma.
Gamma.
All right. Gamma. Gamma, give me that. Good. Squeeze. 3X doesn't like that. 3X is going to be a no. 2.5 is... think running stable. Let me see. Let's get it right up to the camera.
That's a little slow.
Yeah. Well, we're hitting a stable 30. Well, no, we're dipping. We're dipping. Hold on.
Okay, so maybe 2.
Let's do 2. 1.5 was where we started. So I bet you 2 will be just fine.
I mean, 2X GameCube is still pretty good.
Yeah, we're hitting stable.
This is without dialing in.
We're dropping. We're dropping. 1.5 is where we're going to have to go with this.
I think people could probably dial in with settings and get it to 2 if they wanted to.
Yeah, per game, for sure. Speakers sound nice and loud, so if we do a loudness test, so here's full volume. That's left speaker. Here's right speaker. Here's speakers combined. If any of you phase experts out there want to listen. And then let's see. But yeah, that's a pretty good volume. Just the screen. The highlight of this device, man, is the screen. The 3:2 aspect ratio. We haven't seen a 3:2 aspect ratio screen that was good since the RG552. And that screen was gorgeous. The most gorgeous IPS screen I've ever used in my life. And if it wasn't for the awful battery life, that is the device I would still be recommending today.
Technically, it's not a 3x2 because I know somebody eventually is going to say.
Oh, sorry, it's a 5.4.
Yeah, it's close enough.
5.4. You're right. You're right. The last good 3:2 aspect ratio device then would have been the RG351P, which Joey reviewed just today.
I cannot stop playing with that thing. I love it.
Isn't it such a nice form factor?
It's fantastic. I love it.
Did you do the Wi-Fi mod in yours?
I did. Yeah, worked out.
Nice.
First solder job, and it worked out perfectly.
I need to watch that video.
Really good
I saw that
DPad.
pop up in my feed. Man, the screen is a highlight here, guys. The screen is a winner. The screen is an absolute winner. Wow. The screen might pull me through this to like do all the modding to make this. The B button's literally just stuck right now. Luigi's just doing this. Anyways, this might have me forgive all the shortcomings, like forget the earlier rants and ravings of a madman. And this might be kind of cool because the only problem is that would you really want this aspect ratio for your GameCube and PS2? I don't know.
Yeah, why not?
What is that?
You use widescreen hacks on it too.
What does normal look like if we do normal aspect ratio? Just to compare.
Just save state.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to be general.
Might be under graphics, I think.
Yeah, I think it might be under graphics.
Graphics. Do you want OpenGL or
aspect ratio right there?
Keep OpenGL. I've noticed Vulkan crashes a lot with a lot of Android handhelds.
Okay, we're going to force 4.3.
And now
let's go back. We're going to do a quick load.
Okay, so pretty significant on the sides for bars.
I don't actually know how to play this game, by the way, so don't expect miracles right now. And if you were expecting miracles, deal with it.
I like the 3DS version a little bit better.
There we go.
Yeah, but you can also just turn on widescreen hacks.
The screen is more saturated than I'm showing on camera, by the way. Like, this is a beautiful level of saturation. This looks like an OLED.
It looks great. It comes through even with the camera.
Like, let me just get this right up to the camera.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Look at that. Look at those gorgeous pixels, man. Look at it sparkle. Look at Luigi's kingdom in here. You know?
I know it got a bad reception, but I think Luigi's Mansion is a really good game.
Yeah, I think it's solid. Let's do one more GameCube. No,
there's a first-person ROM hack for it, too.
For what?
For Luigi's Mansion? You can play it in
first Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
What does the ROM hack do?
Instead of seeing it in third person, it's a first person. So you pretty much see everything through Luigi's eyes.
That's kind of cool.
Yep.
Is there anything else anyone wants to see, by the way? Let me know if you have questions. Hopefully we can get those answered. I'm not watching chat right now, but I can pull that up.
Akira just asked for GBA as you were loading GBA, so
Yeah, so we'll do
Perfect timing.
GBA again. We did GBA earlier, but we'll do that definitely again, and we'll do PS2, and we'll probably call it there unless anyone has any
N64 gameplay.
N64. Okay,
This
all
is
right.
gonna handle N64 no problem.
Yeah,
I'm not too concerned about some of those 4:3 aspect ratio systems.
Yeah,
You know they're going to work.
Mm-hmm.
PS2 though is one we should try.
Oh, this is the GameCube version, right? I was wondering what
Yeah.
it was like bars on the side.
Yeah, I'm getting some slowdown too. Yeah. There's a little bit of a touchscreen thing here where it's not able to get. I'm gonna use my pinky.
Even though this has a more powerful chip, I would still say that GameCube at 1X should probably be what you aim for anybody that's interested in getting it. You're going to be able to get some games that are going to be upscaled, but I wouldn't expect like a lot of them to work right doing that.
This game, this one's not running super well. There is, by the way, I wanted to say this. There is a KTR1 compatibility guide that some fellows put together, some folks put together. And let's just really quick, I wanted to show that. We got it in our video description if you want to take a look and see if your favorite game is compatible on the device. This is live streamception right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you go to this link in our description, these fine folks. Oh, they're using the RH template. That's cool.
You unshared, by the way.
Yep.
Oh, I did?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, bother. Yeah, this is the one that Scott had come up with, and then we used it for a lot of ours, and then shared it out as a template. Cool. I'm really glad this is getting use. Yeah, this is a great way to set up a spreadsheet. Panzer Dragoon. Okay, so we have 3DS, we have GameCube. Oh wow, look, they added graph. They improved upon it. Look at this. Oh, they have pie charts. This is awesome. Got Switch, PSP, PS Vita, Android games. Hey, and they linked our Discord. Thank you guys. But I don't see a RH YouTube channel, but I do see the Retro Tech Dad in Retro Game Core.
You're right there. You handled over it.
I was?
Oh,
you're
yeah,
right. Right. Well, I just can't read. That's the only problem.
I don't see a Joey, but
I don't see a Joey's Retro Handhelds.
I take offense.
I'm offended for Joey. No, thank you guys. This is such a cool sheet. Good job, community. And man, you guys getting a lot of games on here. So do you have a place where the community can submit their own? Let's go back this way. Yeah, community requests. Nice. All right. Tested versus untested. You got look at these pie charts. This is gorgeous. Look at that. You made color coordinated it per system.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I could learn a thing or two from this page here.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. My dog's going crazy. I gotta see what.
Yeah, give him a good pet for me, Aish. Love that pie. Love that pie. All right, let's look back to this. So we went through our size comparisons. Of course, we've been looking at some emulation. What else do people want to see from this? I heard N64. We can try that. Game Boy Advance again. Sure.
Anything that tests the D-pad, I think, because we haven't really done some D-pad.
We haven't done like some basic D-pad testing. So something
like a Contra test.
the Contra test. And I know Russ probably has a stake on that one, but I mean, he makes a valid point, and that's the only game I can think of to try too. So
We're gonna get copyright strike from Russ.
From Russ, yeah, he's not gonna like this at all. At least I'm not taking the what is it, the shurikenable, Hadoukenable. I don't know how to Shuriken or Hadouken. I don't know how to do that. So
no, what are fighting games?
Yeah, I don't know what a fighting game is. I need to get a core going for. Need some silly music for this. Fanciful. Let's see what fanciful sounds like. That is fanciful.
Yep, Goat V8 has the right idea. D-pad goes up top.
No.
Yes.
That's the thing is that I want to say that, guys, too, is that back when I ordered this, I was a joystick up top fanatic. Okay, I always said joystick up top. But since that time, in the time I've had this pre-ordered, I've switched. Now I'm a D-pad up top kind of guy, especially with the RP2S coming out. And so the first thing when I got this today, I was like, oh no, why did I go with the D-pad up on the bottom? Damn it, past Stubbs. Why are you always doing this?
We all make mistakes. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's
the D-pad goes wherever you want it to, baby. Thanks, Chocho.
When we want it to go up top.
You get to pick. That's the cool thing, is that now if we should also, while we're here, real quick, because we haven't even done this, is take a look at the KTR website, right?
Oh, it's not a good website.
Aish, rude.
I tried.
Come on. No, it's in Chinese initially.
Yes.
Try it on your phone. It's a disaster.
That's what I'm saying. It looks nice. It just doesn't scale right.
Okay, I'll get my phone out, gentlemen. My goodness.
Oh, now we know.
Am I
showing my pin again? Am I doing that?
Again.
I've done that so many times on live stream. If you break into my house, feel free to, while you're at it, break into my phone.
Hey, Mikhailov.
If you try to resize the window on your computer, it'll resize it and you can scroll up and down, but it cuts out half of the website and you can't adjust that. So I was trying to do it on my little side monitor here, and I couldn't. I had to drag it back to the big monitor, and there I could read everything. I don't know why it does that. It's weird. I don't like it.
I have to do desktop mode on my phone to be able to look at it.
Okay, let's take a look here.
And then check out the price of the 4 plus 64.
Go to shop. Try and go to the shop.
I'll do it in English. I like that there's the option.
It's not as good as the Retro Handhelds website, which just came out.
That's true.
I mean, what website is as good as that?
That's right. Retrohandhelds.gg if you haven't been yet.
Mm-hmm. Which, if you haven't, shame on you, but you can make it up to us by going right
guys. Now. Okay, Aish, your previous assessment is correct.
Thank you.
That's not a. He's gonna. Have
I
to
wasn't trying to be mean. I wasn't at all.
I know. I'm not trying to be mean either. It's just that.
I just want to make it very clear.
You can't get the 464.
I'm not trying to be mean here. I think the device looks really good. I was really excited for it. It's just there's some shortcomings. It's one man doing all of this.
You can get one for $199 still, by the way. It looks like.
There we go.
Okay, why is it so? On mine, I can click on the price for the 64 and 4 gigabytes, and it just says infinity.
The 4 plus 64 isn't there, but the 6 plus 128 is on sale. Look at that. See, the 6 plus 128, the one I got, is less money. D-pad up top.
Color and see if it's there.
You can put the D-pad up top or the joystick up top. What do you say, Aish?
Oh, that's weird. No, because on mine it lets me click on the 4 and 64. I don't know why it doesn't do it for yours.
Is it because there's 2 different websites? The KTR LA and KT Pocket one?
All right, there's a KT Pocket. Let's do KT Pocket. So there's 2 different websites with 2 different price ranges?
I don't know. I just know there's 2 different websites for some reason.
Because options.
Well, oh boy. This is loading like the old RH website. Top joystick, plastic, Wi-Fi. Yeah, okay. I still can't click it. But that's okay. So it starts at $200. There's different colorways. You got gray, you got red, you got yellow. The yellow actually looks kind of cool. I almost wish I would have gone with that now. That was the original render, was this yellow, and that was so cool.
I got the red coming, but that yellow looks nice.
It does, yeah. Yeah. I like it. Okay.
Rob's got the purple coming, I think. And the purple looks nice too.
He's a purple boy. That's his favorite color. You know where I learned where his favorite color was? From the RH website. So I list all your identifying information, of course.
And someone says the yellow has bad light bleed.
Oh.
Wait, the yellow specifically? This doesn't have any light bleed. This is a gorgeous screen. I guess, you know what? I would rather take a bunked face button setup and D-pad than have a janky screen. So the screen on this is perfection. Good.
What if you turn off the light? Do we see light bleed?
Okay. All right, Mr. Technical.
We gotta, you know.
I would rather not have any of those issues, but
here we go.
I can't be on live streams. Wasn't built.
You think you would learn after like
No, I don't
years?
learn. No.
I don't see anything.
No, there's no. We don't. I would have noticed the light bleed real quick. It would have been annoying to my brain. We do want to download an NES thing for Contra, so let's do that next. Do. NES, Nintendo, blah 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 blah. Let's do some mess in action, because we're not messing around anymore. Load content.
Team Retro just came in. Oh, it's pretty nice looking, and he missed like everything.
He missed all the pain, the pure torture, the internal
Yeah.
screaming that we had for the last hour and a half.
No, don't spend
Team
money
Retro,
on it.
you sweet summer
He's asking if
child
we should
boy.
Spend money on it. Not yet.
Spend money is a stretch. I got this for I didn't really want this. Exactly. I got it for the YouTube channel. But maybe the screen is making me fall in love a bit. Like everything else is okay.
This seems to be a trend with handhelds. Like every so often we get this handheld that's bad, but the screen is so good that you kind of overlook its shortcomings. It's the 505 all over again.
Yeah, 505.
I had no interest in this, and then a week ago I was told it's being sent to me. So
yeah,
that's where I get. This is an old RetroArch. Was this the RetroArch that was on the device?
Didn't come with any emulators.
Oh.
No, this is just the build I had on the SD card. So it is a few.
Got it.
It's a few releases behind.
Test that D-pad.
Okay, hold on. You get its brightness down. Screen's so saturated.
Yes, it is the perfect aspect ratio for GBA. Somebody's asking in chat.
Yep.
Oh yes.
That's the
that
purpose.
3-2 action. Turn back my
Well,
lights
there's
on.
a 3588 coming for Jason Donnelly.
Excuse me?
He's saying that somebody in chat saying that they would love anything with a 3588. And I'm saying, well, there's one coming.
It's true.
It's probably not the one you want, but it's coming.
Here we go.
I'm sorry, no, I said 505. I mean 552. Sorry about that. I like the 505.
All right, D-pad test. Huh.
It passed. It's passing. It's passing. It's passing with flying colors. It's passing. It's passing. Sorry,
I just want to say we also had a gamepad tester we could have done this with.
This is more fun.
This is more fun, yes.
But it's stiff, right? The D-pad?
Oh, it's stiff as hell, man. I can feel it.
It's no Miu Mini Plus D-pad.
Yeah, I can
such a good
feel
D-pad.
It is so freaking hard. And damn, this D-pad, though. It just needs to be worked in a bunch, maybe. Maybe we don't even have to open it. We just have to, like, really kind of fiddle.
I think Miyu's the only one that gives Ambernick a
Let's do
good run
this.
for its money.
You know,
Retroid's D-pad I like. It's nice and loose.
It's different though. It's not. That's a clicky D-pad. I mean, like rubber membrane.
Yeah.
You know, Jeff, you have the right idea.
Ambernick, Cow Kitty.
That stuck B button is just hilarious. You can see it from
Oh
here.
yeah,
It's still stuck.
get unstuck, you son of a bee. Come on, you. Unstick. There you go.
Is that the only one that gets stuck?
Well, damn it.
You're in
That's
Tate
not
mode.
What just happened?
Just keeps playing. He's trying to show up against Shem yesterday, playing sideways like this.
It just lives like this now. Let's see. There we go. It works. Okay, let's do some Game Boy Advance again. What do we want to do? Oh, get out of here.
I'm holding my 405, telling myself I don't need this. Just trying to convince myself of that.
Aish, why don't you just buy this one from me, man? Like, I'm not gonna keep this.
I probably will. I probably will,
not
and then I'll
gonna
just
be-
make I'll mod it and make a video.
Okay. Like, I don't want this. You know what I mean? Like, I want to show it to you all in case you want to buy it, but I will probably just wait to find one that has a fixed situation. I do love the screen though. Don't get me wrong. I love the screen, but I don't know if this is one I want to spend a lot of my personal time on.
There's above a 90% chance that that's what's going to happen.
About a 97% chance.
Yeah, I would say.
I wonder if I'll keep mine. We'll see.
Okay. Well,
now if the D-pad was in the right spot, that I would be all over that like that.
Yeah, but the D-pad sucks, so it's better to have the stick up top.
Well, you know what? That's right. That's true. And after playing with this for a little while, there's some Game Boy Advance games that I don't mind playing with the stick.
What's your favorite Game Boy Advance game? Metroid?
It's got to be one of the Metroids. I'd probably say Metroid Zero Mission. Minish Cap would be a close second.
Does Aish have a super long beard? Oh, it's the microphone, as you were.
Yes.
You do have a super long beard.
Rabbi
It's my ZZ
Aish.
Top mic. Yep. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, just the mic.
Put this down out of here.
My beard's not allowed to get too long.
Oh yeah, that's a great screen.
Oh, so what is the best handheld for GBA? I would say if you want something pocketable at this point, it's still the 351p.
Yep.
But I have been playing most of my GBA games on the Steam Deck, so there's that. But no, I'd say 351p still probably the best GBA handheld. It's cheap, perfect aspect ratio. It's plenty powerful enough for anything like that.
Yeah, Mikhailov, it's a 3x2. It's perfect for GBA.
I mean, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Potentially this if it gets ironed out.
Freaking pixel perfect GBA.
Yep.
Oh, he's just dying. This looks
great. The D-pad is really stiff. So that is a problem. And because of the face button issue, it's not a fun experience to play games on this, but
I'm pretty you just need to shave it out. I did that with my original RP2. I don't know if you remember how stiff that D-pad was.
Oh, do I remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that night.
Right here. Oh yeah.
Okay, so then we get out of here. say goodbye. So there's your little GBA. Let's do some PS1 maybe. A little add a little game directory right here.
You know what? Some games I think actually look better without GBA color correction. Someone's asking in chat about that, and
color correction.
Yeah, so
retro
you know how it was because it was oversaturated because you don't have a backlight in Game Boy Advance and all that. So some games look better if you do color correction, like with I think Advance Wars looks better that way. But others like Metroid, I like the really saturated colors that you get from it.
What did kids say these days? Preach? Is that what they say? I mean, look at the face buttons. They look nice. They definitely look nice. They have a feel of, you know, like when you were a kid and you painted rocks. It feels like a painted rock that you painted by hand. That you got from the paint at the paint store.
Is it normal sized buttons? Are they?
They're kind of tiny. They're kind of little. They're those little guys. If you want an exact button measure.
Buttons.
Oh, retro buttons. Okay, I'm out.
Caliper.
Kind of look like that. I don't know.
They're about the size of. I mean, they're about the size of the 3 face buttons. They're maybe actually a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
they're a little bit. I'm betting you they're bigger. Let's just.
I wonder if you can just swap them then.
Well,
so maybe like 4 or 5 buttons.
Maybe get those Skittles in there. Hey, give me.
Yeah, I'd probably just go with like the black buttons.
This is only like $2 in Temu, man. 7.10.
All right.
That's in millimeters, by the way. Yep. And then if we want to do the joystick, it's right here. It's going to be.
Sakura says
14.75
buttons if they can get a KTR1. So
he makes the best buttons.
He does. Let's look at that D-pad.
I have some right here. I think these are Sakura buttons on my 3 Plus and on my Odin.
Okay. Now hopefully someone took the measurements down. And
oh, I was supposed to be paying attention. Sorry.
We'll go back to the video. Yeah. Okay, let's get our BIOS going. Import BIOS, and we're gonna do our little BIOS directory.
Wait, where do you get the BIOS from?
Joey Retro Handhelds videos. He has a video about this. Go to Joey's Retro Handhelds YouTube channel.
Right, Tuesday is asking how it compares like the D-pad to the original RP2. I don't know if you still remember how that felt.
RP2? The original RP2? I don't have the original RP2 with me right now, but I mean, if I remember right, it was definitely a very clicky experience, and it was so close to the shell. It was, you know what it was similar to? It was kind of similar to the Pimax Portal.
Oh, God.
In a way, except it was connected. It wasn't separate.
No, the Portal feels better. The original RP2 D-pad. You know, yeah, I'm just saying. I'm trying to answer the question. I'm not saying you're wrong.
I'm not saying.
It was a hard click, so it wasn't loud. It was supposed to be like a soft click type of feel. But as soon as you pressed the button, there was no more give, so it just felt stiff, and it was very tight in the shell. So, like with the PS Vita, you get like a little bit extra movement once you get that click, and this one you don't.
Where's everybody getting 270 as a number for this device? Because it's 199 it starts at, and then it's 229 for the 8 gig model.
Maybe with shipping and tax and all that?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, because I think shipping's third. Yeah, okay.
What game should we play for PS1? Ape Escape?
No.
Too late.
Yeah, sure. Ape Escape. Yeah, Ape Escape.
Already playing it. Aish.
Mm-hmm.
How was your day going? After the ice cream, what do you do?
I came here. It's going pretty good. I got some stuff to do later. I'm gonna do some stuff with my PC and then probably record a little bit. It's been a nice day.
That's good, man. Have you ever eaten at an Arby's?
Yeah, I love Arby's.
Dude, I love Arby's. I can't have it. Of course, gluten makes me all poopy, but
I love
man,
it.
I miss Arby's. I miss Arby's. Joey,
Yep,
you ever had
Arby's is
Arby's?
Don't think I have.
You never had Arby's?
No, doesn't seem like a place I'd want to go to.
They got that horsey sauce, and they have that Arby's sauce. So good.
Yep.
I would just eat the sauce.
It's $270 out the
off
door.
of this handheld, maybe. I don't know.
Even for the 199 model, wouldn't it just be $229 for that?
We're talking about shipping prices and all that, right?
Yeah, I think it's what is it, $30 for shipping or something? So it should be $229 out the
Just
door.
you know, if you're talking about that kind of price, man, seriously, go the Amazon route. Can we just say that? Like, I know the thing about Amazon is, yes, there is the upcharge, but you get their return policy. You get their return. If I had bought this through Amazon, I'd be getting my money back right now. I will say that.
Yep.
I would be getting my money back, and I'd be happy about that. I'm going to have to recoup money by selling this, which I'm not enjoying as much. But having that option to return is so freaking important. Let me.
What is the price on Amazon? Let me go see.
It's $325 is where it starts. Let me pull that up.
You said you found a cheaper one, right?
Yeah, a cheaper listing than the one we had found before. So let me. Yes, sir. Let me pull that up.
American Amazon.
It's on the American Amazon. It's true.
$359 is what Finetti is selling it for. For the 6 gig model. Well, you guys are just trying to bend people over.
Can you see this?
No.
I guess not. Okay, so
there
let's add it to the stream. 325. So this seller made MAYD. Shipping time is going to be end of August. So this is probably drop shipping potentially. But again, just running it through the return policy is great. It'd be nice if we got faster prime shipping, which I'm sure is coming, but they have all the colors here. $325. That's not bad. The higher spec SKU they have here. So that's for the 6 gig. All right. Wait a minute. $325 is for the 6 gig and 128.
Yep.
Not the 4 and 64. That's actually a better deal.
Well, it's about 130 on top of what it would be, or $100, I guess, over ordering from the site. It's a lot of money.
It is a lot, and that's the thing. It is a lot of money. Now we're talking Pimax Portal range, and Pimax Portal does beat this in performance. Because what does this have in it? This has the G99 chip, which the G99 chip is no slouch. Don't get me wrong. But if you're going to be spending $400 on an Android handheld, just don't. Just buy a Steam Deck. But if you are a lover of Android, no matter what, rain or shine, do something like the Pimax Portal, the Razer Edge, anything in that price range that's going to give you that bump.
An Odin Lite for $200.
Get an Odin Lite for $200, you know?
Yeah.
I remember Neil saying that this was going to kill the Odin. Remember that? It was an Odin killer.
He was coming out.
The Lite outperforms,
you know, and the Odin 2 is coming out with that Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip, man.
And it's cheaper than the Amazon listing for this.
Yeah.
$29.
So just if you are somebody, a tech tinker who really needs it and you want to be backed by a good return policy, go with Amazon. If you want to save that extra money and you just want to have it no matter what, you'll resell it. If you don't like it, great. Buy it from the website. Here is for $199 to start for the 6 plus 128, or $230 to start for the 8 plus 256. And there's different color configurations. Apparently the yellow has issues with light bleed, so maybe you don't get that. All I know is what I have with this. So this one is the white, and maybe all the white ones have face button issues or D-pad issues. I don't know, but
I think the right thing to do is wait 2 weeks, because I think most of us are getting their devices, and
wait to see what everyone reports. Yes.
Yeah, see what everybody reports, and then make a decision. Because yeah, a lot of people are getting theirs now.
Absolutely. Okay, so we got Ape Escape here, and we need to button map in our Ape Escape. See, I wish it came with emulators pre-configured. That's my other gripe.
Pickle OS.
Pickle OS. It's true. We're going to configure it for you in Pickle OS.
Oh, I knew that was coming with the Odin too.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that we should make Pickle OS for the KTR1? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Partner up with Gamma.
Gamma and No Time to Date, the real Android devs. You guys, if you're down, I would love to help you customize the front end and onboarding experience, because that's the only thing I enjoy helping with, and I'm better at. Pickle OS, not better than you guys, though. You could do it yourself. Hell, Gamma OS has so many good options. Daijisho right out the gate, all the emulators in there, performance boost, battery life craziness. Speaking of which, we should try out the power save mode. But guys, this is in need of custom firmware, so I highly recommend somebody do it. I don't know that I really want to, but somebody, for some reason, I do. I want to put in the effort on the RGB 10 Max 3. I don't know why, but
because it's cheap.
Yeah. I'll probably get it on Temu for like $10 in 2 weeks or something. No, I don't.
No, we're willing to put up with a lot of stuff from cheap handhelds. That's just
yes,
that's been proven multiple times.
Time and again, man.
35XX. Like I think I was one of the few people that didn't absolutely hate it at launch, but a couple weeks later, that device took off as soon as
it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get this touchscreen thing off.
I'll have to go get my data frog from the garbage when it gets good custom firmware.
Yeah, I know. It's coming along.
Says that the Steam Deck is a terrible indie machine. I have to completely disagree with that hot take. I think the D-pad on the Steam Deck is awesome.
Yeah, Steam Deck's great for indies.
Yeah, I like it for indies myself. Yeah. I like the Ally for indies too.
Yeah. Ally screen is so nice.
It is really nice. Oops. Can't quite get that, can I?
I love how there's these powerful like handheld options out now, and we're just thinking about indies and retro games.
That's all I play.
Like now that I have a Windows handheld or an x86 handheld with that kind of power, I'm finally wanting to go through and play my backlog of Steam games. And the games that really spoke to me were those games that came out 10, 20 years ago. Yeah. And I said back then, Gothic 2, that kind of type of game. I'm going to put this in my backlog and I'm going to play this someday. Well, now I'm actually playing these games, so that now is someday.
Yeah.
The funny thing is that why the hell don't I just get just the Win600 and call it a day? And because I have a sickness and I just need to try everything at least once.
The Win600 didn't get a fair shake. And Team Bradford is in chat is saying, so the problem with ordering from Amazon is you only get the D-pad up top option. I don't see a problem.
That's a big problem.
Oh, that's not a problem. That's not a problem, actually.
That's not a problem at all.
That's not a problem.
I'd say that's a feature. Yeah.
That's a bug.
Great. Limit. Well, they're limiting people to the right choice, which is great.
Exactly. No, like on the Steam Deck, I've been playing Game Boy Advance games, and I've been having a great time.
I have a question though. How are all these dropshippers getting stock? I thought that was one thing he wasn't doing.
He's not actually sure himself. I asked him that question.
Okay.
And because people were a little bit upset when they saw that Amazon might get it and dropshippers are going to get it and other people are going to get it before backers. And so, what is this about? Is this real? Is this a real listing on Amazon? And he said, maybe. Yeah, I gave it to some place. I gave it to a distributor and they did other stuff with it. So who knows? Maybe.
He still needs to make money,
Well, I'm like, all right.
I'm an example
before the backers. Yeah.
I'm an example because I didn't back this. And as of a week ago, I was told I'm getting it, but it's, it's weird.
It's good. It's good. PS1 looks fine. I didn't configure the joysticks, but assume that they work.
Yeah.
And lastly, which should we end on PSP?
It looks like Ambernick sticks, so I'm sure they're going to work.
PSP would probably be I think we've seen every other aspect ratio now, so PSP maybe.
Let's do some PSP, maybe some Android gaming.
On the deck is 5 to 6 hours.
And let's do.
Which, for anybody who doesn't know, the newest PSP has retro achievements. So go grab that. It
does.
Oh, yeah.
And, as of a couple updates ago, performance got way better.
Yeah.
Let's do my favorite Android game, Horizon Chase.
Horizon Chase Turbo. Unturbo.
I don't know what they call it. They always change the name, but it's the same game this whole time.
Yeah,
This
so
one's
if
called
anybody
Horizon
hasn't
Chase World Tour.
hasn't
What are you saying?
updated PPSP, I was gonna say if anybody
How
hasn't
fast can you,
updated PPSP,
how fast can you say that?
PPSSPP,
I hate saying it. I just recorded that today.
PPSSPP, PPSSPP,
PPSSPP.
Yeah,
PPSSPP.
it's on the
No,
BuildBot
not on
website.
RetroArch. Not on RetroArch. It's on the the standalone app has retro achievement support now.
Not on the Google Store. It's the BuildBot website.
Yeah, no, you have to go get that one.
Yeah. Which I think you can find through their website, probably in like the manual download section, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Love this game, guys. Love this game.
That's a really good game.
Got to make sure your controls are set to gamepad though, because by default it does the touchscreen stuff.
Oh, that's gonna look really good in person with that screen.
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited right now. This, I mean, maybe I'm going to keep it after I see this game. We'll see. I don't love how hot it gets. I don't love how hot it's getting. At least there's no fingerprints happening. This is a very matte shell. And the shell does feel fairly high quality.
Are you still in turbo mode?
I am in turbo mode, so maybe we should try to back that off a little bit.
Top right, bottom left, I think.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yep.
You can reset VM or change it to power save.
And
I guess smart is the default. Or reset CPU, sorry, not VM.
Okay, should we try power save?
Sure.
You know what I like to do? I like to combine power save with the actual battery saver mode up here, if they give that as an option, because that actually, what that does, it doesn't limit performance, I believe, so much as just limits like background activity, extra apps, stuff you don't need. I don't think it messes with the CPU governor at all. So I often combine those settings, especially on old handhelds like the GPD XD, and that leads to some phenomenal battery life. And the RG505 from Gamma.
I remember doing that on the Red 2 Bucket too.
This game does not work.
I think it died.
I think it's dead. You know, I might just need to, well,
try launching it again.
You know, it's an old version of the game, I think. I can just install it from the Play Store since I'm logged in. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas, gentlemen. I say a lot more dad phrases since I got my mustache.
The Ted Lasso mustache that you have going on?
Yeah, for sure. Here we go.
People keep saying they want a Wii U emulator on Android, and I'm still not sure we need that.
Isn't it coming?
No, we do. No, we do. We need it. We need it.
Yeah, we do, but it's coming.
We need it. Yeah, it's happening.
Okay.
So, apparently.
Oh no, that was a fake one.
Oh, okay.
But would it be easier to get Wii
one.
U running, considering that the Switch runs on ARM, and you can probably get better compatibility that way?
Literally have a Wii U right here.
We got Wii U at home.
Right here.
Wow, they even got the same like looking D-pad.
Literally right here, guys.
I have my Wii U in the living room.
$5.
I love that thing.
Oh, that's a good question. Stubbs, off camera, can you test Vita 3K and see if the controls actually work? Because there's no button mapper for Vita 3K.
Oh, there's not?
No. So it's only like if it recognizes the handheld as a controller, then it works. If it doesn't, then you have to use touchscree. It's garbage that way.
I want to say it's not going to work because it doesn't look like it's being recognized as an Xbox controller.
Yeah.
Because if it was, RetroArch would have recognized it.
Maybe, yeah. We'll see.
Let's see if the microphone works. Horizon Chase.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's probably what the dot is up there.
Oh,
I am speed.
Yeah. The dot? No, I think this is the mic right there. I think maybe it's up here. But I thought that was maybe a little camera. There's a little dot right on the top right. I don't know what that is.
Nil spying on you.
Yeah, it might be. Okay. The Wi-Fi is going fast. We also want to test streaming if we can. I'm trying to think which one uses my built-in GeForce Now. We could do GeForce Now.
Oh.
So I have a GeForce Now account that still has Ultra mode enabled from Razer. When I was doing my review for them, they just seem to never turn that off. I'm like, well, all right.
Don't tell them.
Mode.
I don't know what that means exactly. I think it just means I get prioritized servers, which is good. Now we wait.
Anybody's Retroid Pocket 2S ship yet that isn't 16-bit or black?
No, I got the
Nope.
clear black.
Holy.
Well, I got to double check. I haven't checked today yet.
Aish, did your black one ship then?
No, I got a clear black. I don't think they're
Oh,
shipping the clear black yet. I was gonna go with the all black, but the clear black looked better in renders, which I'm kind of worried about now because I don't know what it's gonna look like in person.
Surely.
There's a video today of somebody who got theirs and was playing it for a bit.
Show offs.
Is this a recommend or a pass? This is the passiest pass that we've ever passed.
Well, depends what color you get, I guess.
If the
Don't
sticks
forget
are the
about this
buttons
herder. We've had worse.
It's true.
Okay, which game? Mobile touch controls, instant free demos. Let's do that.
No, I don't think it's a full pass yet. The button sticking is a big
Oh,
issue.
this game's fun. I played this
It
for my
is.
Razer Edge review.
That's not that hard to fix. I don't think you should with the price tag on it, but it's
No.
really not a hard fix.
The D-pad also too. Like once you're going down that road, you're fixing the D-pad, you're fixing the buttons.
Yep.
Just give me a new handheld.
You're gonna be taking it apart because I doubt there's daughter boards in there, so you're definitely gonna have to take everything out. I need to paint these buttons, by the way.
See,
I
if you
love
want
these
a
buttons.
if you want a good 3x2 device, then you just go and get
Yeah.
from Temu for
Where's mine
$40
at?
or whatever.
I don't want to knock this thing down.
This is the first one they sent me that it was missing. It's missing one of the pads on the back. But I love this.
The only thing I don't like is the shoulder buttons. How clicky
You don't
they are.
like, but you like stacked buttons too. That's why.
Yeah, but for Game Boy Advance, it doesn't bother me that much.
Yeah.
I do prefer these though. If anybody out there has a 405, get somebody to print you these because this is definitely. Let me see if I can get focus. This is definitely the way to go.
Can you print me? I want to take these sticks out and then put plastic inside to block it off. Can you print me one of those?
Ask Tech Dad. I still have to
Yeah,
get a 3D printer. Somebody made these for me, but this, I really hope Ambernix sees this and just starts doing it because this is way better.
Big difference. Might have to look at that.
Yeah. Oh, way better.
Interesting.
Because when I was playing with the other buttons, if you needed to do anything with L1, it was always awkward to do it, and then having to reach R2, same thing. You kind of have to hook your fingers in a not too comfortable position. With this, they just rest there, so just there or there, and they're different heights, so you definitely know what you're pressing.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I have to paint them black because I don't like this blue color that they have.
It breaks the 351 if you take the sticks out. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well.
You can probably get there's where did I see it? There's like a cap. I don't know if it was a cap or something. That's just like a nub. Or just get rid of the stick and leave the inside.
I'll just leave it. Yeah.
Just
or
break it off.
I'll just leave it.
And just break it off. It has to be plugged in though.
Got it. Ted, how are we looking?
I'm gonna do a tape mod on this one.
I'm going to log into Game Pass now because GeForce Now is being a dummy.
I did a tape mod on this one, so you can't really hear it. See?
It's
Whereas
silent.
This.
Yeah, you can
'Cause
hear.
when at night when I'm playing, I don't like that sound. It gets really annoying.
These are loud.
Yeah, they're loud. But if you just put some tape over it, it stops it.
Just because this is the only other device near me, I think this is going back. G Cloud.
What?
I
You
think it's
didn't
going
like the
back.
G-Cloud?
It's fine.
G
I don't have a
Cloud's
use
awesome.
for it. I don't have a use for it, but it's good. I like it.
Yeah,
I
it's not
just use it
perfect
to
for
play
me either.
PS4. It's my PS4 handheld.
Yeah,
So I have the Ally for
joystick,
that.
man. The joystick's not quite right on it though.
Yours,
Well,
right? It makes a clicking sound.
Yeah.
See, I don't
even
have
my,
an issue with mine.
Yeah.
Mine's fine.
Yeah, mine's fine too. And for PS4,
Have you tried?
I
Have you
never
tried
have
running
time-
it around the rim, going around the rim with your thumb like this?
That's what I'm doing
Yeah.
right now. And still,
You don't
No issues.
feel any. It doesn't click when you reach the top. A little
Nope.
bit. A little.
but
click.
I've had Switch sticks that do that.
Okay.
yeah,
No,
I've seen
these
that
don't
I've
have
before.
had
that.
two. I've had 3 G Clouds with this issue though. 3.
My 405M has that. It has like a little.
I had
clip.
that issue with the first pair of Gully Kick Hall sticks that they sent me for the Steam Deck. I don't know if you remember that I told them, and then they sent a different pair, and no issue with those.
I don't see any PPSP Android version with retro achievements. It's on the BuildBot
It's the late-
website for
yeah, it's-
PPSP.
It's the latest. It's there.
I can tell you what the.
I tried that the other day.
It's
doing something with this
buildbot.orphis.net PPSSPP. But if you Google PPSSPP BuildBot, it's the first link that pops up. And then you click the download for the Android button.
This one I'm excited to make a video on.
The funny playing RetroPixel?
Yeah,
I want one. Still can't get one.
it's the best worst handheld I've ever used.
Fantastic.
I love it because there's 2 versions of RetroArch, but one is completely useless. Like there's really no reason why it's even in there, but it's there. And if I'll cover that in the video. But yeah, there's a lot of shortcomings for sure on that one. What the back was still the best way to play Game Boy and Game Boy Color games.
Yeah, Funk, that's the right one.
Yes, that's a Pixel Pocket. Somebody's asking. And it is awesome. Joey's been here since like the beginning.
Have I? No, I came in after like half hour.
Oh, okay.
You didn't miss much, Fodimer.
Have I been here since the beginning?
Have you?
I don't know. It's a philosophical question.
I guess we could do a recap while we're waiting for
We all
ASB
have.
over
You
there.
guys want to recap what's happened so far?
Yeah, maybe just smaller.
Yeah. So far we figured out that the buttons suck. They're bad. But if you get a model that has black buttons, it doesn't seem to be a problem. But if you do get the model with black buttons, there's a chance you're going to get bad speakers. So there's a trade-off there. We decided also don't even try going on the website. I mean, you can, but it's not going to be a fun experience,
On mobile.
especially not on mobile.
Yeah.
What else have we learned today? The screen is really good.
Yep.
Mm,
It gets hot. Really hot.
it gets hot. Yeah, you do have performance profiles that you can switch to.
D-pad sucks. Or D-pad passes the
Yes.
Contra test, but it's stiff.
Too stiff.
Yes,
Really
it
stiff.
passes the test because you can't really move it. So
That's nice.
So it doesn't
Yeah.
move.
I think it's a
it
net
wins
benefit.
because it loses. Yeah. So
The B
Yeah.
button on Stubbs has been stuck since the dawn of this live stream.
Yeah. Yep. You
Show.
can play GameCube at 1.5x resolution.
Yeah.
We don't know what the gamepad gets recognized on as. So we'll see if it works for streaming, but
L2 and
I
R2.
wouldn't get my hopes up right now. And it crashed.
To be honest, xCloud crashes a bit for me. I've had that
Yeah.
issue so many times.
Had a little crashy poo. Maybe it's because it's in power save mode.
Maybe.
Maybe.
There's a
By the
few
way-
alternatives on the market.
By the way, the
Okay.
heat died down with power save mode on. By the way, after a little
Oh,
while,
okay.
I would
It's
hope
not-
so, yeah.
it's not hot in my hands anymore. So that's nice. Let's just do smart, and then I'm gonna turn off the battery saver. So I don't want any kind of Wi-Fi power saving right now. I want to push that Wi-Fi up, man.
I feel like it
Gotta
definitely
push that
would have
Wi-Fi up.
benefited
Those are rookie Wi-Fi numbers.
from active cooling.
Or like a vent on the back, but not where you hold it. In the center, probably would have been fine, depending on where the heat's coming from. Because it seems like it's not dissipating heat as good.
It has Hall sticks. What else did we learn?
There's the D-pad sticking right there. Yeah. I just can't get over the issues with the D-pad and the face button. They just, I mean, they're some of the worst I've ever like the face buttons, especially some of the worst face buttons. Like I'd even prefer playing on the Pimax Portal face buttons.
Ooh. I mean, that's what you use for games, though, right?
And again, look, it's stuck right now. Look at that B button, man. The other ones don't. They grind. They all make grinding sounds, and it's not good sounding. It doesn't feel good. But
are those buttons painted, or do they feel like
painted.
Solid plastic? Okay,
no, they feel all fully painted.
Okay,
yeah,
that's probably what's doing it. Like with Retro.
They're not even like, painted on the top and a little bit on the sides. It's I can see it's painted down to the nubbin. So
okay, that's probably what it is then. Remember with the 2 Plus that was happening?
Yeah. So that's a problem.
Is the D-pad painted?
It might be. I don't think so, but it's just the holes aren't cut out big enough for the D-pad. Unfortunately, that's the problem with the D-pad.
Because that would explain why the other colors work, but this one doesn't.
So Fodimer, the screen is beautiful, and the other parts of the D-pad and buttons are kind of the negatives right now. So I don't know. If you can grind down that stuff, maybe you can get it to work. I think it's worth keeping an eye on if they fix it.
I'm having a real heck of a time here getting these controls to map. I don't remember you ever having to map in Game Pass before.
Oh, so it's not working.
Yeah, that means it's not working.
Yeah.
Okay, so it just doesn't work. Game Pass just doesn't work. So we're going to skip streaming today.
That is not good. So then Vita 3K probably does not work.
So when we
that was
get
a good
Gamma
test,
OS,
though. That was a good test of that, right? So
it'll work.
we need Gamma OS, yeah. We need Gamma OS.
Yeah, that'll work.
The last thing we wanted to do was PPSSPP before we turn off the stream.
Yeah.
Any other final questions? Now's your chance, everybody. We're not going to dive into anything else big, but if you have any quick questions, let me know, and we can definitely try. This handheld is one of the bigger disasters and letdowns of the year. For me.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's been a year for that, too.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Chris asks, given the preference for D-pad up, but the quality of the D-pad, do you think this device is better as D-pad up or stick up? I would say stick up actually on this.
Yeah.
Because the sticks are really good. They're good Hall sticks. They feel, we should probably do a quick gamepad test to see exactly what kind of dead zones we're looking at. Let's do that before we wrap up.
Yeah.
But the joysticks feel great. So I would say this is the correct SKU. Get it with the joystick up top.
So it only wins on a technicality.
The best thing about all of this is I know Fodimer in chat sold his 405M and bought one of these. And I told him he would regret it, and I think he's going to see that pretty soon. What is happening?
PPSSPP doesn't. Yeah, it just doesn't work, man. I can't. The touchscreen's not responding for the emulator for some reason.
It's probably because the button's pressed.
No. Oh well. You know what's great about our live streams? Everyone gets to see exactly what these devices are. You see exactly the reality of what you're going to get if you buy it. This is the experience you will go through maybe if you get this colorway. So
no prettying that pig up.
No prettying any pigs up around here. We show people the raw. Raw
He said,
situation.
got a few 505s coming.
This is,
Those Temu
that
ones.
Temu deal.
Yeah.
Dude, that was awesome.
We
Yeah,
has
so
anybody actually-
PPSSPP is a no-go here. We can try it through RetroArch, but
Has anybody actually received those 505s?
Not the 505s yet. The Vs.
I got shipping notice for mine.
Okay, because we got, remember the PAL KDV90 thing on Amazon? We got
Yeah,
shipping
sure.
notices for those too.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Oh, the Temu
meant-
stuff's actually shipping though. Like it's
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they
We'll
are the
go
ones who
through
ship it from their warehouses or
okay.
what have you.
that stuff's
I guess
legit.
it's under
Yeah,
Sony PPSSPP.
We didn't do the phase test for the speakers that people were talking about, so we don't know. But
If somebody
Stubbs
wants to
says-
enlighten me
Yeah.
about
I have
How
no
would
idea
you-
what they're talking about.
want to do phase, I mean, I just don't hear phasing.
Someone
it's
said
a-
so. One of the speakers has the red and black wires crossed, so they're
Got
on
it.
the wrong side. So that's
Well, why don't we
that
open it up?
correctly.
Why don't we open it up and find out? That's how we can find out if there's, because maybe I'm just not hearing the phasing like I should be
tear down
hearing it.
time.
Why not? What's the worst that's going to happen? I break it.
Is your touchscreen just broken, or like?
Yeah, well, kind of. It's just not. There's dead zones on this touchscring.
Oh,
That's the problem. There's some
okay.
dead zones on the touchscreen.
Oh.
Just some areas that I can't click on. So it's not great. I don't love that, but it's not. It's yeah. I don't love that. I'm just gonna try some PSP. Do a little, I guess, Alien Syndrome. Yay, PSP is playing.
Let's see the aspect. Oh, that's
Thanks for that question, Chris. Cancel your orders. No, I
We're
don't
not encouraging that.
I don't want Nil to have a lemon on his hands for this. He put so much. Here's the thing. Oh boy. Oh boy, Jay Lash. Here's the thing. Now hold on just a second. Here's the thing. Is that Nil worked super hard in this. He's worked on this for 2 years. One dude. So much passion, so much work he put into it. I really want him to. Oh, dude, I want you to succeed. If you're watching this, don't get us wrong here. It's just that there are some obvious QA issues here, and it's just a reality. And you did try your best with this. But what do we do to fix that, though? People are going to vote with their wallets, and we're not encouraging anyone on the stream to go cancel your orders because every colorway apparently has its own unique quirks, we'll call it, bugs, issues. Each one you know what? Before we reframe this, each one tells a unique narrative. And life is full of narratives, good stories. We want a good story. So even though this has its quirks, people can mod it and make it better. It's going to be a good Tinker's handheld. I have faith in that. Maybe it'll be a good consumer handheld eventually. Maybe we get custom firmware, we get the buttons fixed in a new revision. Good. But I'm not going to wait 2 more years for it. And that's just me. I'm going to let this one go. I'm going to let this fish go back in the pond. This
2
was
years ago, that performance boost would have been enough, but not anymore.
This was a unacceptable experience as a retail consumer buying a handheld.
Yeah.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been an unacceptable experience.
Mhm.
I would be very upset if, like, I had been focusing on just getting one handheld, and this one finally got here, and I got it. And this today is the experience that I had out of the box, even after tinkering with it. Still running into these issues. 2 hours in, we've been trying to have a good time here.
Yep.
We really have. It's unacceptable. I mean, it's a clunker as far as I'm concerned. But I might, because I'm crazy, I might buy another one and see if this is a lemon, because I don't want this to be the end of the story for the KTR1. It can't be, right? This can't be the end of the story.
I think the
I
only
wanna
fair
see.
thing to do would be get one of the other colors, see if what kind of quality issues we have there.
But I don't know if I want to spend that money, because it's going to be, unless these drop shippers, right, Joey? They are doing review units on these. I mean, maybe I'll talk to Keep Retro. And
I didn't get mine
whoever.
from Nil, so I can tell you that.
Yeah,
mine is
yeah.
not
I mean,
coming from Nil.
maybe I'll talk to a drop shipper and say, hey, if you have a spare one, I'd love to see if it was just my unit that was bad. But I do not feel comfortable backing one of these with, $300, $400. I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
see
the
how PSP
problem.
looks.
The price. The price is too high.
Yeah, I could get, for this price, I could get over 20 Temu 505s.
You could. No, but here's the thing, though. The reality is it's not that much better than a T618. That's the problem.
No.
Not that I'm seeing. Well,
No,
I felt, you know how you feel when you start certain games, like for instance, what was it? Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
I could feel right away, right at the gate, that it was a faster processor than T618.
Mhm.
Just the way Luigi Mansion starts. I can just feel
good.
right at the gate.
Yeah.
I use the same build of Dolphin MMJR2 on every handheld I test. It's my favorite version. Then I go and use the version that's the correct version for that handheld. But I always start with MMJR2. And right out the gate, Luigi's Mansion did admirably at 1.5x. And that's really nice. But oh no. As I pressed the wrong button again. I don't know, guys.
That's what I was saying earlier. If this was like 2 years ago, these specs for that price would have made perfect sense. But 2 years later, we have other options that are priced similarly or pretty close to it. So it's just a hard sell right now, especially with the quality issues.
It's a hard sell.
Yeah.
It is the quality issues, because on paper, if this actually delivered on what it wanted to do, it would be an easy recommendation. But the fact that it isn't, that's not great.
I do, and I do feel bad for Nil. That's what it is. Is that I don't want to just trash this thing, even though I'm angry at wasting so much of my own personal money on it. You know what I mean? But I don't want to trash it because it's like he was trying, and he was trying to communicate all the way along. He just overpromised and underdelivered, and that's a classic tale of why you don't do that. You do not do that. You give people realistic expectations.
I hope mine works. I really don't want to do a negative review on this.
I really don't either. I'm bummed that I have to talk this way about it. I didn't think the stream was going to go this way.
No, it's not fun.
And I heard that, I knew that Russ didn't love his, and I haven't watched. I think I watched it like a first look from ETA a long time ago or something. But then again, ETA tends to praise devices pretty quickly, so I just don't know.
No, Russ said that even though he likes the potential that's there and the screen is really good, he would probably still go with the 405.
I don't know why this isn't working. Some button mapping issue. Well, PSP looks
pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, guys. I don't really want to play with this thing anymore, though. Kind of over it. Yeah, KTR1. Wow. What a wet blanket, man. That's the situation we're in. But maybe we'll report back, because I bet this is going straight to Aish. And Aish is going to find new things from this. He'll do his deep dives, and I remember the Pimax Portal, I thought was pretty cool, but not crazy cool. And then Aish looked at it and he's like, "Oh, it actually is pretty cool." I was like, "Oh, you're right. It actually is pretty cool." So then I got another one, and I still say it's pretty cool. So yeah. Aish, it's up to you. You personally are going to be saving this device.
I'll definitely take a look at it. I've been hyped for that thing since it got announced. Like you said, I don't want it to fail. I want it to do good. But
nobody wants any device to fail. But
yeah. Just disappointed,
I already gave my wrap up spiel, so that's all I have to say about it. But
yeah,
you folks out there watching, Vote with your wallet. If you see redeemable qualities in here, like the screen, maybe it's worth the money. $200, maybe. Maybe so.
Wait a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's what we said earlier. Just wait 2 weeks
Definitely
because
wait
a bunch of us are getting it and a bunch of people are getting it. You'll see what shakes out.
Yep.
But
that'll do it for us. We're all done. We're all done here today. Oh, do we want to do a test the joystick though? That's one thing I really wanted to do.
Oh yeah, we
the
forgot
Game
about that.
Tester.
There's a dead zone. Yeah.
Yeah. What do we call that app? Gamepad Tester.
Put on my phone. Hold on.
It drives me crazy that
Gamepad Tester.
I saw there was one already installed in there though.
Wait. Oh, really?
There's
Gamepad
Tester on Play Store.
Yeah, go do the hotkeys again. Top right, bottom left.
Yeah. Some parts of the touch screen are really sensitive and launch stuff. Other parts just don't work. K launcher. What did you want, Aish? Where is it?
No, there was when you were doing the hotkeys with top right, bottom left buttons. There was an option there for
here we go. K
there
launcher.
it is. There it is. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, let's.
Oh, they're in a square or a circle? Are they mapping?
Well, yeah.
Let's see. Oh, okay, that's good.
Square.
Yeah, that's good. Yep.
Looks like you can set the joystick. You can mess with stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
Please shake left and right joystick for a few rounds and then click finish button. I guess it means like that. Swap menu. Oh, you can swap. You can swap these buttons.
Oh,
that's cool.
Nice.
And actually, it swaps both. So it's menu and home are up here now. I kind of want it the other way, which is what the default was. Swap layout. Hey, look at that. Oh, that's if you have the other model. I see.
No, that might make it to where the stick acts as a D-pad.
Acts as a D-pad, yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's cool. I like that. Good job, Nil. Yeah, okay.
See, even he realizes that the D-pad's better up top.
Yeah. Do we want to check, though, that other one that we were talking about?
Yeah, let's try the other one.
Gamepad.
It's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Tester. This one?
First one. Yeah. Or yeah, from Elron. Yeah. Do.
Joystick dead zones.
There you go.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's go. I can't quite get to the edge. Well, yeah, I can. I can get to the edge.
Bottom left. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So that's good.
All right, we're okay. We're okay. Let's check the right one. You have to really push it, but it does reach. Oh, that
It
one
might just be a calibration thing.
Yeah, we didn't really calibrate it too well.
Yeah.
There was somebody in chat that said something about calibrating it with the app, so maybe you have to do that.
I guess it's worth doing real quick.
KT launcher, I think.
Thank you for running my brain for me, Joy. I
Yeah,
can't
no
run and chew gum at the same time.
I got you.
Thank you. Okay, so
Set
set joystick. Please shake the left and right joystick for a few rounds. I'm guessing they mean this. They don't mean like shaking it, right?
No.
No,
Yeah.
I would just go in a circle. Every single calibration thing I've ever seen is just rotate them.
Yeah, just yeah. Just get intimate with it.
You know.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh,
there.
no. Well,
Never mind.
Well, not. Well. Yeah. Right.
Please accept our corner shortcomings.
We have a new website.
We do.
Retrohandhelds.gg.
Yes.
It's fun. And you know what? I bet the game randomizer is working today. Let me end on that. That's a happy note. Present my screens. Retro handhelds.gd.
Look at that beautiful website.
Look at that. Joey has an article coming out too. We're wrapping up about Ally emulation and other ones. And there's multiples coming out. So here's what I wanted to show off. So if you don't know what game to play, all right, you got your KTR1 or whatever. You're like, what game do I play now? I have all these thousands of ROMs. Cool. Click this button on our website. And it's going to go here and say, import error, can't find files. I forgot, actually. Today they are migrating it from this website to our new website. So it's probably just down right now. But it was also down yesterday. Please,
we still have the ticker up.
Are we still running the ticker? Okay,
yeah,
we're running the ticker. Okay, well, this will work. Check it tomorrow. Normally it shows you. It goes through all of our Game of the Month games and then selects one and shows you a picture and how long to beat. One day we'll show up on our stream. Oh, Aish. What are they doing to us?
It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay.
Oh, and it worked earlier today for me, too. I was using it earlier. So, Jeff, thanks. Please accept all our shortcomings. You know, I'm actually going to, just real quick, I need to know. I'm just going to go in private browser. So we're having a really cache issue. Hey! Oh, no, it's not working there either. Okay. Well, good. Well, everybody, this has definitely been a live stream that we've done today. Thank you for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe, all those good things. Visit Joey's channel, Joey's Retro Handhelds, and Aish is on our channel. If you enjoyed this, please do consider joining our Patreon. We really appreciate all of you for watching, subscribing, hanging out. You know, it doesn't take much to click a little button. Most of our subscribers are not, most of our viewers are not subscribed, over 85%. And so if you want to support what we're doing, hopefully we'll have a better time on the next stream. But go ahead and just click that red button that is down there, right below this video right now. And then you'll be subscribed, and then you'll know. You'll go watch Aish's new video about the GPD Win 4, which he put out today, and that one is a lot of fun. Beautifully shot, if I do say so myself.
It's great.
Thank you.
And let me get that. Let me run that again because I just had a whole banner freaking over that. But we are on the hunt for the ultimate Android handheld, and the ultimate handheld, really, to rule them all. Have we found it today? I don't think so. I just don't think so. It's an interesting side quest to what is my main mission of finding the handheld that can play everything for the rest of time. So
getting closer, guys. Getting closer.
We are getting closer. We're hitting Vita this year. We're hitting Switch, all that good stuff. Maybe Wii U. So Windows emulation on Android. That's just crazy. Yeah. So, yeah. But till next time, it's been Stubbs with Retro Handhelds. Take care of your handhelds and each other.
See you guys.
See you guys.
Have a good one.